what a day for DCU Daily, even though the more important thing is the MCU, because D23 is here, it's queer, get used to it, we are talking about it, of course, so it's less DCU Daily, more like MCU Daily, in addition to other Disney-related things, so we're going to be getting into that. Not immediately, but we're going to start off with a couple of Marvel-related things and then get into that. But firstly, talking about Starting Brand New Day, it's, got to talk about that a little bit. And then MCU Daily, apparently some things have been leaked in regards to Beyond the Spider-Verse. So we're going to be talking about that before everything gets taken down, hopefully. So talking about that, as well as, is some stuff in regards to the comics, like the Marvel Midnight stuff, as well as, apparently cutbacks on live-action TV shows, and sorry to all you Mighty Morphin fans, apparently Power Rangers on Disney Plus was not meant to be. So we're going to be talking about that. Then, of course, we have our D23 live reaction. We're going to be talking Doomsday and X-Men and other related things that we also talk about, in addition to Biz of Hollywood, because, more stuff in regards to mergers and things, and we don't really care about, but we got to talk about it. So, then we get into our quick hits, and then, even though it's a very big day for Marvel, in adjacent to D23, it's a big day for Lanterns, because only 2 more days until this show comes out, but that means embargoes are lifted, so we're going to be talking about the critical response in regards to Lanterns. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it somewhere in between? We will be talking about that, and of course, much, much more in regards to DC, Marvel, Disney, all the things. So before I talk way too much, let's get into it. Let's get into the news.
It doesn't seem to matter what I do. I'm always number 2.
All right, Mr. I need to paint my abs on to get nominated. You don't see Robert Downey doing that.
You're kidding. You're kidding. I can't open the envelope without the...
Warner Brothers is heading back into the Matrix with a new movie in the works.
Wonder what other surprises are in store.
I want to be Bruce Wayne.
I like that.
You're gonna love me. There's the shot right there. That.
Okay, we don't need to see
right there.
You look ridiculous.
Well, not no more, he don't.
What, dude? I can barely understand you. Your accent's insane.
What the
Give me a hand up. Nope, I'm actually okay. Thank you very much. Oh, wow. Wow.
Oh boy, here we are. I'm here, the host of the show, the host with the most. Fat, mainly. But welcome, one and all. Only a couple people in the chat, Sanju and Artcade. But to anybody else in the chat, welcome. Here we are. We are obviously going to get into a lot of stuff today. Lots of stuff. It's probably going to be another 5-hour show. Probably not gonna, probably gonna hit 4 a.m. at this point. So we're gonna get into that eventually. Dan is gonna come on in a bit. There he is, and by a bit I mean a picosecond, apparently. So, Dan, how you doing?
Hello. Yes, you will see my face soon, but for now, you just
well, we see your face now. It's just a picture, not your moving face.
Yeah, I kind of missed that face. Like,
well, we all miss when we were a little bit younger. I miss when I had hair on the top of my head, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Life's rough like that sometimes. We don't always get the best or the long end of the stick, right? That would be the short end of the stick.
Enough of this depressing shit. Let's get into Spider-Man.
Hey, wait, hold on. Before we get into anything, I just want to, for the sake of people, the usuals, because I know we might tonight get some people who usually are not on the channel, but Fridays we usually do Fancast Friday, because of what's going on with everything basically going on with D23 tonight, and us wanting to sort of do like a live reaction. We are not going to do a Fancast Friday today, so we'll hold off on that and we'll reschedule it, and we'll let you know when, what date that might end up being on. But it just, the timing is not going to work. Like, if we did do Fancast Friday, we would actually be here till like 5 a.m. So,
that's another day I don't have to fucking talk about Naruto. So, that's fine with me.
So, right.
Yes,
so
I'm aware that's not how
then,
you pronounce it, but I'm being an asshole on purpose.
Hey, MPG. So basically, we're doing DCU Daily today, but also obviously we have a big MCU component. Literally, we're minutes away from the big D23 presentation starting. I'm gonna have it up on the side. I don't know, John, if you do as well, because they have it on Disney Plus. So if you have Disney Plus, you can watch along with what they'll be announcing.
I could, but you have it up. That's fine.
But we'll see. Yeah. And we'll follow along with that live. We'll react to the announcements. And hey, guys, like, the number of votes that we get, it's not just, I think it's more because the community is growing, and so there's more eyeballs on the channel, and that's why
I think people saw Destin Daniel Cretton. I'm like, oh, we'll vote for this. He just did Spider-Man. So.
But anyway, the point I was trying to make is we're doing DCU Daily. We'll start with all the Marvel stuff. Then we have a little bit of an update on the Paramount stuff. Then we'll have DCU Daily on the back, like we usually do. So we'll have a lot of the Lantern stuff. So don't you worry, we'll definitely have that. But yeah, without further ado, let's like you said, John, let's get into Spider-Man off the top. And we, as the night goes on, we'll react to like the stuff that's being announced at D23.
Also, because we have a very stacked like rundown today. I will be saving my End of Oak Street review for Monday. I saw it today, but since we have a lot going on, that is another thing that we will reschedule for a later date, hopefully Monday. So that is when I'm going to be talking about it. Anyway.
Yeah. Yep. Let's roll.
Apparently, Spider-Man Brand New Day includes what appears to be a macabre nod to the first Avengers movie. So let's talk about that. Apparently, obviously, Brand New Day features several references and Easter eggs to the wider MCU and beyond, possibly even beyond the Spider-Verse. But one Eagle Eye fan has now spotted what appears to be a callback to the first Avengers. It seems to have flown under the radar. And of course, this has been removed by moderator. During Spidey and Frank Castle's battle against the Savage Hulk in Damage Control, we get a quick glimpse of the various tech artifacts and instruments the DODC has acquired over the years, including a skull that is definitely not of human origin. The Reddit post posits that the rather sinister-looking skull could belong to classic Spider-Man villain, the Lizard, aka Dr. Kurt Connors, but a far more compelling theory points it to the remains of one of the Chitauri invaders from Joss Whedon's The Avengers. We've been led to believe that the DODC has been cleaning up after various superpowered skirmishes for many years, so it only makes sense that they have a few remains from the Battle of New York in their possession. Obviously, we can't see it because Marvel Studios on Reddit already fucking took it down. So, yeah. I don't know why they would. It's just a screenshot. It doesn't spoil anything. It doesn't talk about anything. So, I don't know. I don't know why that would be a major thing, but like, sure, I guess. Also, hi, Movie Spud. Hello, Monique. Baked chicken thighs, instant pot mac and cheese. I had some burgers and hot dogs and corn on the cob, so I actually had a nice filling meal today. But yeah, good stuff. If that is the case, that wouldn't shock me. Pun intended. So, country, I love good frog. Movie Spud. But yeah, but that's kind of it for Spider-Man specifically, because now we're gonna get into MCU Daily proper. I don't know why my background is so dark, but yeah. So now let's get into that, because apparently, according to the media right now, Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, and yes, I am aware the media is not displayed. Don't worry. Somebody posted another picture below this, so I'm going to get into that in a second. But apparently, Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, a new official look at Gwen Stacy. It was recently revealed by Sony in a fan conversation. This is what it looks like. Because people were like talking shit about they were complaining about her hair, but I'm pretty sure she just tied it up and whatever. Yeah, so this is what you ignore this top part. But this is essentially what Gwen is going to look like in the movie. Pretty much the same, just like slightly tweaked with slightly better animation. But yeah, that's Gwen in the upcoming Beyond the Spider-Verse. But I've actually never had frog legs, but I've heard they're pretty good. I'll take the mac and cheese. I'm good. I prefer homemade mac and cheese. Are you eating peanuts? No, I'm eating Twix bits because they're delicious. Hairgate? I don't know what you mean by that. Gators too. I have had alligator. It's okay. It is a little gamey. But yeah, there we go. I don't know why we're. I mean, it looks fine to me. Whatever. It's people are fucking getting up their shit for no reason. Anyway, so that's what she looks like. Anyway, now we move on to other things. Now to the comic side. Marvel's Midnight variant covers reveal Monstrous Spider-Man, Vampire Storm, and Magneto's new Brotherhood. It feels like we're getting like 400 variant covers of these fucking things because it feels like none of this has come out yet, but we've gotten like a million covers for all of these books. But because I mean we got like a horror homage. This is the Spider-Man one. This is obviously, Fantastic Four, very much a very obvious reference to the Thing. This one, which is kind of interesting, how you see Sue Storm's like guts and rib cage in that's like it looks like only her skin can go invisible, but her like guts can't. So that's interesting. Then we got another Fantastic Four one, very cool. We got Vampire Storm for X-Men. We got another X-Men, but this time with Magneto and others. So yeah, these all look really cool. Obviously, this one's probably my favorite because I love the Thing. But yeah, this looks awesome. Like if they're good, I'll read them, but like we'll see. Not as good as Brand New Day, quote unquote. Looks the same to me, still great. These midnight posters look cool as hell. The Thing one looks great. Yeah, no, they do. I hope the comics are just as good. Hopefully they can be like absolute, where it's like, oh shit, this stuff's actually really fucking good, and we can finally get some good comics from Marvel because most of them kind of blow. We'll see. Next up, going back to Beyond the Spider-Verse. Apparently, the trailer leaks online, and it's unlike anything you've ever seen. Apparently, Chris Miller, yes, that Chris Miller, has commented on the leak, which he's confirmed is unfinished, not fully rendered footage. Despite that, it's received the thumbs up from fans online, only served to increase excitement for the movie. And he said, not a fan of leaks of unfinished, not fully rendered footage. Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse was originally set for release in 2024, but after a series of delays, the movie now swings into theaters next year. A handful of stills from the threequel have been shared, but a 4-minute extended clip and trailer have leaked online. We're hearing that the sneak peek was originally shown at CinemaCon back in April, so someone has been sitting on it for a long time. Of course, after the many seemingly intentional leaks for Spider-Man Brand New Day, we can't discount the possibility that Sony Pictures might have had a hand in this showing up now. The clip picks up right where Across the Spider-Verse left us, with Miles Morales attempting to explain to Earth 42's Prowler and his Uncle Aaron that he plans to save his father from dying in a canon event. From there, the trailer is mostly comprised of a series of unrelated scenes showcasing the impressive visuals. Along the way, we see Miles battling 2099, a new look for Peter B. Parker, Spider-Gwen, and Spider-Ham gearing up for a fight with the Kingpin, the return of Spider-Punk, and the Spot fully unleashed. Overall, the movie looks spectacular, and while some scenes likely aren't 100% finished, Beyond the Spider-Verse promises to be quite the send-off for the animated Miles ahead of his planned live-action debut in the MCU. So, yeah, Obviously, we can't see it right now because it probably got taken down super fucking quickly, but this looks, I mean, this one shot looks cool, even if not fully rendered and not fully edited. Probably, yeah, it's, been disabled, but that's okay. If someone can find it, then please send it our way, and then maybe we can watch it, review it. Well, yeah, mainly because of D23. But speaking of, apparently Marvel is cutting back on live action TV shows after Vision Quest. Yeah, I could have fucking told you that. And X-Men casting rumors heat up before D23. There's a lot of uncertainty surrounding Marvel Studios' plans for future live action series on Disney Plus, and we now have some fresh insights from Collider. As expected, it seems the MCU will pivot away from pricey streaming projects as we head into the next saga, post Avengers: Secret Wars. Vision Quest premieres this October, and from there, Marvel is cutting back on live action Disney Plus shows. The site explains that this excludes returning series like Daredevil: Born Again and potential miniseries that may be developed under the Marvel Presents and Marvel Spotlight banners, which is the latter of which was just Wonder Man. So interestingly, the report adds that shows like Acolyte, Willow, and even Wonder Man, all of which were canceled after one season, were seen internally as grand experiments meant to compete with the rival streamers. On the Star Wars front, nothing is in the works after Ahsoka Season 2, and this update comes after the news broke that Power Rangers shock cancellation on Disney Plus. We'll get to that in a minute. So with all of this, it seems like they are going to be cutting back, which makes sense because it seems like, oh, there it is. There she is. Yes, it's going to begin shortly. Does this mean we'll focus more on the movies and what saga will their focus? Well, yeah, it seems like, yeah, they're going to focus on movies, which is ironic considering, you had that whole thing with Ankler talking about the detriment of, DC trying to get their TV side off the ground, and it's clearly not working because HBO refuses to play ball. So maybe it is at this point, even though TV shows would be great for a comic book medium, it seems like that won't be the case, and they're just going to stick with movies, and DC might be forced to stick with movies because Casey Bloys is a piece of shit. But the non-fully rendered shot from Spider-Verse still looks better than most MCU visuals nowadays. John, if you're putting Miles Morales into the real MCU with Peter, would he just be a multiverse Spider-Man, a mutant, or traditional? Yeah, no, just traditional, bitten by a radioactive spider. So, yeah. In other news, our favorite prick, Jeff Snyder, is now reporting that Christopher Abbott and Adam Driver have joined the cast of the new X-Men. He expects confirmation to come during the Disney Showcase panel at D23 later today, though there's no word from him on who they're playing. He does, however, expect at least a few names to be announced tonight, and maybe a couple more if the deals close. So it's previously been said that Abbott is the MCU's Professor X, and with Driver set to transform either into Mr. Sinister or lead the Hellfire Club as Sebastian Shaw. Honestly, Sebastian Shaw would be way fucking better for Driver if I were to have any say in that. But yeah, and also that's this. Cool. But speaking of Power Rangers, yes, this headline is so fucking clickbaity because it makes it look that Percy Jackson was canceled. No, Percy Jackson's not canceled. The showrunners of the Percy Jackson show were working on a Power Rangers reboot for Disney Plus, and that has been canceled. So it says right here, Disney Plus had been developing a new series based on Power Rangers, the long-running Hasbro property, with some familiar talent from one of the streamers' biggest shows behind it. But unfortunately, it seems they're no longer moving forward with things, as per a report by Deadline last night. The project had been in development at the streamer for roughly a year and a half, with Percy Jackson and the Olympian showrunners Jonathan E. Steinberg and Dan Schatz attached to write and executively produce. 20th Television was set to produce the series, but it will now not progress beyond the development stage. The report states that there were no issues with the quality of the creative direction of the project, but rather the economics of the project seemed to be prohibitive because a high-end live-action superhero series like Power Rangers would require a substantial budget, while Disney and 20 Television don't own the underlying intellectual property. The Power Rangers franchise remains owned by Hasbro, making the financial equation considerably less attractive for Disney Plus. So it seems like Disney Plus learned their lesson from Doctor Who, where it's like, yeah, there's no point in us putting all this money into this show and it probably not getting a lot of traction because it's a very, very, very niche franchise that we don't even fucking own. So it seems like that is definitely the case here, where it's like, we don't own this franchise. We're not gonna pour like $10 million per episode, especially since Power Rangers is like half of that show is using stock footage from Super Sentai. So what's the point of like shoveling so much money into this when we don't own it? So honestly, from a Disney point of view, that makes sense. Like, I know because I know Power Rangers fans are really upset right now. And I know for a lot of people, they're like, well, Disney has the fucking money. Yeah, Disney has the money for their own projects that they can invest in that they know will be a guaranteed hit. For them, they're not gonna fucking make money on this. They're not making a shit ton of money. They're getting a fraction of it. So like they're like, all right, let's end it before we make the mistake like we did with Doctor Who, and then move on our merry way and stick to Star Wars and Marvel and Pixar and whatever the fuck else we have. So yeah. I mean, yeah, I know there are Power Rangers fans that are happy. It's just like, guys, just go fucking watch Super Sentai. From what I've seen of that, it's a better show anyway, and that's the full show instead of like stock footage to like kind of work towards an American audience. So it's just like, just go fucking watch the real show. Like, I don't know why that's fucking weird. Jeff Schneider is a shit can. Well, I don't know who Jeff Schneider is, but Jeff Snyder, I would say, is a shit can. The In Snyder, baby. I'm exactly a demographic that should want the Power Rangers, and I do not want Power Rangers. Yeah, because that's the thing. Power Rangers is so fucking niche. Just like Doctor Who is super fucking niche. A lot of people think, oh, because it got a lot of traction like 20 years ago means, oh yeah, a lot more people. No, nobody fucking likes Doctor Who. Nobody fucking likes Power Rangers. It doesn't make sense for Disney to shovel all of that into a show that they don't own. And here's the thing, because I know Power Rangers fans are probably fucking gonna get mad at me. Like, you don't know. It's like, I do know. I'm a Doctor Who fan. I agree that it made sense that for Disney to fucking pull out, because they're like, this is not what we thought the numbers would be. We thought there would be more here, and that seems like it's not the case. Why are we pouring money into this? We're getting the fuck out. So they got the fuck out. It's sad. Like, do I want to see more Doctor Who? Absolutely. But one, maybe it should go on a rest because, not a lot of people liked the past few years of Doctor Who. And same with Power Rangers. Maybe it does need a rest. Like, who knows? But yeah, I just think that this makes perfect business logistical sense. And I say that as someone who had the same exact thing happen with the franchise I like. So yeah, this makes sense to me. Dan, I don't know if you have like a foot in this race, but I'm curious.
I mean, I'm disappointed that the Power Ranger stuff is not happening. By the way, if you go to the Jeff Snyder report, I don't know if you have that, where he talked about this. He mentioned in his report that according to what he's hearing, that new, the Daniels movie at Universal that's gonna have Matt Damon and Sandra Oh, like the guys who made Everything Everywhere All at Once. That movie apparently is going to feature a bunch of teens that are color coded in the sense that, somebody wears pink, somebody wears red, and somebody wears blue. And then they're going to be working alongside a superhero-esque character that's being played by Matt Damon, whose AI is going to be voiced and played by Sandra Oh. And so maybe Disney got spooked that, all of a sudden everybody was going to compare, that to Power Rangers, because basically that movie is a Power Rangers movie without being a Power Rangers movie.
Okay.
Now, again, we don't really know if that's the case, but obviously people know what Power Rangers is. So take it for what it is. I think in general, because this isn't just about Power Rangers, right? I think this article also, and what you were just going over before in comicbookmovie.com about Marvel is pulling back on their TV. They don't have anything past Vision Quest announced as like a TV show, like live action TV, like animated stuff, X-Men, Spider-Man, that's going on.
And the only like major thing is that it mentions in this article is Daredevil Born Again. And then maybe they'll have a mini series for Spotlight or Presents, or maybe a special presentation because they brought those back with Punisher One Last Kill. So it seems like they'll do small projects like that, but they're not going to
Yeah.
invest a lot of time and money into those kinds of shows. So
Yeah,
that makes
I mean,
sense
I think
to me.
MTG mentioned it like a couple of days ago that basically, the time is like there's a big pivot right now going on both at HBO, as we talked about earlier in the week. Like they're pretty much okay with not having more than maybe one or two show a year from DC, if that. And they're trying to focus more on stuff that they believe is really, key to their brand identity. And I think Disney is pivoting away, especially Disney Plus, from doing these big budget Marvel and stuff. Because like Star Wars as well, outside of Ahsoka, the next season, we don't have anything big that's not animated for Star Wars announced either. I think Disney is looking at the situation as like, look, for example, Wonder Man, for all the money they spent making it, they couldn't justify season 2. I'm like, it's still weird that they greenlit a season 2, but then they ultimately canceled it because they were like, the viewership numbers don't justify the expense. I have a feeling that's what's going on here, because when they greenlit it, Bob Iger was still in charge on his way out, and then Josh D'Amaro came in, and under his leadership, while they are committing to streaming, what they're not doing now is they're not, saying, okay, carte blanche with the budget, as much as we possibly can, like what Bob Chapek did. And obviously, Bob Iger was like a little more creative friendly. I think here Disney's like, look, we really need these things to be good, have a high return on investment. And clearly a lot of these Marvel, Star Wars things haven't. The positive side on this is, John, if they're going to make Star Wars and Marvel more of just like a theatrical property again, where this is like just you watch Marvel movies in movie theaters and then you get to see them on Disney Plus, rather than it being like more diluted by having Disney up, big presence on Disney Plus with live action shows for Marvel and Star Wars. That could be like, a prestige play where again, scarcity creates, that sense of like, prestige and value on unto itself. So on that level, I agree that maybe this is the way to go. I mean, maybe you can also look at it as like, okay, the superhero genre again continues to shrink in terms of its presence, but there's a pattern here. Both Disney and Warner Brothers seem to be doing the same thing. Like, they're not just willy-nilly, making every possible, character show. And I'm okay with that. It just means we get fewer things every year. But if that means we're going to get more higher quality things, then, that's, I think, what counts. Because, like, I'm okay with that. Like, and again, like, Lanterns we'll talk about later seems to be getting really good reviews right now. So, what we do get, like, if Daredevil is the only thing going live action and it's really good and it's like their flagship show, then yeah, that works too. So anyway, let's keep going. We gotta get to like talking about all the stuff that's being announced now, because like the presentation has started, but like we got a few more things to get through, but let's keep going.
Yep. So yeah, yeah, we do have a couple things. Hang on a sec, let me just grab
and we'll talk about all the X-Men stuff if they do announce them tonight, but yeah, well, let's keep going.
So this is kind of like a precursor to, the whole, D23 thing. So we're gonna kind of keep it on MC Daily. But the first thing, Doomsday, obviously coming out December 18th, and the tickets are now available for many theaters. And yeah, so if you wanna go get Doomsday tickets, then they are up.
Yeah,
and
also
they
like
have
his
been killing it.
costume looks a little different here too.
Yep.
Right.
We're gonna get into that soon. Yeah.
Yeah. I like the poster looking better. I think the countdown also changed today. Yeah. Let's just keep going through these, because yeah, there's a bunch of stuff obviously hinting at.
Countdown clock undergoes intriguing change as Doctor Doom stands tall on new poster. So update 12 p.m. Avengers Doomsday Countdown changed to reveal Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom in all his menacing glory. Additional tickets have also gone on sale. So yeah, it seems like
basically all tickets are on sale now worldwide, like not just premium, because before they had only,
except for this one little teeny tiny theater that my friend is going to, but he's been complaining all fucking day that the tickets haven't gone on sale, and he's losing his shit that he can't get tickets.
Well, I mean, hey, sucks for him. But I heard that basically before, while they only released tickets for the PLF formats, the Infinity Vision in the US, now pretty much all tickets everywhere are on sale. So yeah, I mean, and dude, the pre-sale numbers are huge, right? Like this might do even better. I mean, it's than Spider-Man Brand New Day if you go off of these early numbers.
But yeah, as you mentioned, costume change. Apparently, Doctor Doom has a second costume, and it somehow looks worse than the first one. So this is apparently the first official look at Doctor Doom's alternate suit, and we'll zoom into this. Yeah, I've seen better fucking cosplay, bro. Like, what the fuck is this garbage? Look, what is with the Giga Chad fucking mask? Like, what is this? What the fuck is this? This looks terrible.
Honestly, I liked what we got before. I mean, if there are multiples, then
I mean,
sure,
I didn't love
like,
it, but I'm
I'll
like,
stick
okay,
with the
that's a
other
good match.
one.
Like, what? Why does he have backle fat? Like right here. Like, why does he have? Like, he just got like Botox or something. It looks so bad.
I mean, it is what it is. But look, I always go with the idea that in the movie, the way it looks to the camera, and how they color graded and whatever VFX work might be done to it.
Yeah, because
we're looking at something that's not going to be the final
what I
product
think looks weird?
what the movie will show.
Because he's not frowning, the mouth is straight. It's just a line instead of like the kind of frowning thing that the Doom mask usually has. So that looks weird.
Right.
And like it looks more. Here, I
that's
think
right.
what
I
I
see
like
that.
about the Doom mask is that it kind of sort of looks like a face, but it's not really a face. This looks like it's trying to look like a face, and it looks weird. It's like Uncanny Valley to me. I don't know if anybody else sees it, but like the thing that I like about the Doom mask, and whatever the interpretation, maybe not the Fanforstic version, but like it's like kind of resembles like a face. Like it kind of has a thing for the nose, it has a thing for the mouth, but it doesn't, like, it's not trying so hard to look like a face. This is like trying to look like a face. Also, the chin is weird to me. It just looks off. It's not horrible, but it just looks really mad off. I don't know. Okay.
I mean,
if
I
figure
get it.
drawing is
I
agreeing with
agree-
me,
I
then I
agree.
did something right. Okay. The fact that we can agree, that's okay. We're good. Cool. Great. Thanks for your drawing. It's Franken Doom's monster. The Doomsday Massacre has lip filler. I thought the same thing. Dr. Doom's mask is his mask. His mouth waddle upon. Anyway, it looks like Crichton from Red Dwarf. I don't know. I never watched Red Dwarf. Yeah, that looks bad. Luckily, the trailer's out and he looks great. Feels like a rough draft. Figure drawing is always right. Well, let's not get crazy here. But yeah, it looks mad weird. It looks. These look good. These look cool. Yeah, I especially love the robe. Whoever the fuck that's gonna be. What the fuck? Yeah, what? Wait a minute. Hang on. What is this looks like the League of what is it? Like the fucking Sense of Right Alliance? It's like you have F1 driver, Black Panther, guy in robe, and Captain Puerto Rico. They are the Sense of Right Alliance. What is this lineup, dude? What the fuck? Like, okay, you got Black Captain America, you got Shuri, and then this looks like dog shit, but I think that's the point, because like you could see it says New Avengers with a Z, and it's definitely reading like the Maxwell Lord fucking Justice Gang, where it's like, oh, this was clearly made by like a corporation type of thing, where it's like,
isn't this the Guardian? Like, remember at the end of Thunderbolts, Red Guardian comes out wearing this. Like, he's got sponsorships from, like, it looks like a tracksuit from F1. This is literally the Red Guardian, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
it's in the post-credits scene.
I fucking never watched Thunderbolts, so I don't know. I was just like, this looks
You
like
never
a corporate.
Okay, but this was from the post-credits scene that the Russo shot when like the Fantastic Four ships comes in. That's the suit. This is
okay.
like,
I didn't
they're
fucking
corporate like
watch
that.
the goddamn movie, so I also just love the robe.
There you go.
Just like it.
I don't know who that's for. Probably also Red Guardian. But yeah.
And then they have Ferris.
David
Bueller
Harbour's gonna
here.
ham it up.
Oh, it's Bob's. It's Bob's. Okay.
Oh, it's Bob. Okay, Bob. Got it, Bob.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Cool. Oh yeah, that's
Hi,
the
Bob.
Bye, Bob. Yeah, because none of them are left. Wait, no, I think Danny might still be left. I don't know. I don't think she's dead yet. Anyway, so apparently Avengers Doomsday has already crossed 20 million in domestic pre-sales 4 months before release. It's the biggest 4-month advance pre-sales of all. That is such a specific fucking thing. It's specifically 4-month in advance pre-sale. Like, okay, yeah, when you're saying that, like, that's like, of course.
No, but still, I mean, dude,
no, that's still a good numbers
movies,
and congrats, but like it's just so
most
specific.
movies
like,
don't get
specifically the 4-month advance pre-sales. Like, okay, how many of them?
No. I think the point here is not that, John. The point is most movies don't get 20 million in pre-sales at all. Like most movies would kill to get even half that number. And the Avengers Doomsday has got 20 million in pre-sales 4 months before the movie comes out. I think Brand New Day was like 10 or 15 million at this stage. So it is, I mean, again, not like super huge. Brand New Day, by the way, holds the record, I think, for the most pre-sales before the movie coming out. So hence pre-sales. $150 million. I think it was 150 to 200 million. It was somewhere in that range. I feel like the number, I think it was 150 going into the weekend, and then the final tally was like it had already made 200 million by the time the movie actually released. So that's the record. Doomsday could beat the record. So that's kind of where we're at right now. But anyway, let's keep going. We gotta move on to talk about some X-Men stuff.
But apparently, according to My Time to Shine and Jeff Snyder, Christopher Abbott has been officially cast as Professor X in the MCU X-Men reboot film. Another rumor is that Adam Driver is finally joining the MCU with the X-Men. Apparently, Glenn Powell to start in Gaston movie. Even though Luke Evans is right there, but like, sure. I mean, I'd watch it just for Glenn Powell. Like, Glenn Powell is like the ultimate sleazy fuckwad. He can do Gaston really well. Like, I'd watch it just for Glenn Powell.
It's Iceman.
But
Iceman
it's like,
can
but at the same time, it's like Glenn Powell has been in nothing but flops since Top Gun Maverick. I don't know if this is the good idea, or since Anybody But You. I don't know if this is a good idea because Moana just tanked. So I don't know if that's a good idea. But we'll see. But in addition to that, Susie Bemba, didn't we talk about this yesterday, that Susie Bemba?
One of you guys brought it up. By the way, everybody, if you're watching, please hit the like button. We appreciate the likes. Like, so many of you guys watch and forget to hit the like. It's just like a little thing. Just help us out. But yeah,
Georgie was showing up yesterday when Dan had crap internet. It's all right. No, it's just like the universe was like, nah, you're not finishing this show with that awful bedhead. Get the fuck out of here. But now Dan has nice
Comcast
coiffed hair,
Thank you. I blame Comcast because it was
Comcast.
The internet came back like 2 hours after the show ended. I was like, oh, thank God. It's like
Anyway, but this is cool. I don't know who the fuck this chick is, but I'm sure she'll do a good job.
Yeah, maybe. I mentioned she was in like a couple of recent movies. I forgot I mentioned them yesterday, but like she's not really well known. I mean, obviously going with the relatively unknown,
which is good. I don't know who the fuck she is.
Yeah,
good.
By the way, thank you.
If Christopher Abbott is Professor X, that's a good thing. He's like kind of a known name, but like not really. Yeah. He's like the most famous one next to Sadie Sink. So good.
Yeah, I mean, Caleb, do you even have hair? Are you even a real person? Are you just a bot? I was gonna say, John, just real quick before we get into the Daniel Rickman stuff. Jeff Snyder had mentioned that he expects the debut of Storm to not be in the X-Men movie. He does think that Susie Bemba is the person, but he doesn't expect her to debut in the X-Men movie.
Yeah, because they might be doing it for Black Panther 3.
Panther 3. Yes. So there you go. You kind of preempted what I was gonna say, but exactly. So I like it.
I think that makes sense.
I like it.
I think what they're gonna do, again, I think I've had this theory in the past. I've like bounced around like who the X-Men are gonna be, but now it seems like for the first movie they're gonna do the 5 OG X-Men. They're gonna do Jean Grey, Cyclops, Angel, Beast, and Iceman, the 5 originals, and then in a sequel they're gonna have the characters that are probably gonna show up, like what was in Giant Size X-Men, which was essentially bringing the X-Men back in the 70s. You had Storm, Wolverine. I don't think they're gonna bring in Wolverine, but Storm, Wolverine, Colossus, Banshee. I think I think it was Thunderbird. and then he immediately died, and then his brother became an X-Men instead. I think, and then that was Warpath. And I think Sunspot was the last one. So they might be start to introduce those guys in like sequels. But I think the first movie, and I think this is a good thing, the original is going to be the original team, and I think that works. Like, have that team, however they're going to be. I assume it's going to be early days because Jean Grey is not part of the X-Men in the MCU just yet. So it seems like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I like it. I mean, again, you know what the first time I thought about the very first time I thought about, like, hey, are they gonna do Storm times Black Panther was Age of Ultron, when we got Alyssa's Claw and like all the the early days of, well, not really getting Wakanda proper, but we were getting why am I forgetting that? Hey, emo nerd girl, what's that? Why am I forgetting it right now? Let's not adamantium. I'm blanking. Like the vibranium. Sorry, that was the first time we got more vibranium than necessarily, like, just the shield that caps, well, the caps America. Whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. Words.
Yep.
So I've been waiting for Storm introducing Wakanda since Age of Ultron, and so this is just my personal callback, and like I was like, that's the first time I thought, I'm like, because I think it was also around that time there were rumors that Disney was gonna, or like they were about to buy Fox, or the studio. So anyway, let's keep going, but because Daniel Rickman kind of gave away everything that we're gonna be getting at the presentation tonight. Which I've been following. They just started off with like a big show reel, which had an Avengers Doomsday Clock on it. They're doing a Dancing with the Stars thing. So early goings, but I'll keep an eye on it, and we'll move over to reacting to that stuff live. But John, this is what's on deck for tonight at D23.
So apparently Jennifer Goodwin and Ke-Huy Quan are the hosts of the event. Panels, the new Simpsons movie, Princess Diaries 3, Pixar presented by Pete Docter, who will announce upcoming projects like Coco 2 presented by Benjamin Bratt, Kingdom Hearts collaboration with Coco, Lilo and Stitch 2, Percy Jackson Season 3, Camp Rock 3, Ice Age Boiling Point, Romeo and Michelle 2 with Lisa Kudrow and Mira Sorvino. I don't even fucking know what that is. Miss Piggy movie, The Greatest Showman stage play, Tangled live action, Vision Quest public trailer, Avengers Doomsday public trailer, X-Men reboot with Sadie Sink, Kit Connor, Chris Abbott, and 2 unnamed cast members, one of whom will play Mr. Sinister, maybe even Adam Driver, Ahsoka Season 2, Starfighter, the 50th anniversary release of A New Hope, and The Empire Strikes Back, Clay, Bill Clay. No, I'm just kidding. A new animated movie presented by Kieran Culkin. Hexed new cast announced: Jodie Foster and Walton Goggins. Frozen 3. So cool.
Yeah, and then just as a quick update as to what's happening there right now, let me see if I can bring this in. Let's switch over real quick. So as we are seeing it live, you got speaking of Ke-Huy Quan, and Jennifer Goodwin, both, they're on stage. So this is where we're at right now at the actual event. I thought they had the stream up for this on Disney Plus today. Apparently they have the experiences one tomorrow. This one they don't. This is obviously the big one, or I couldn't find it on Disney Plus. If somebody sees the Disney Plus, let me know and I'll try digging around again. But yeah, let's get back to
it says
talking
stream
about
select events and panels on Disney Plus.
Okay.
So I think it's like,
so Friday, I guess they're not doing this one. They're not doing this one tonight. Okay, got it. That explains it. So the ones for there is one for tomorrow that's gonna be on the experiences stream. So, which, I mean, Josh D'Amaro is out now on stage. I see. So the CEO of Disney, he is out there, I'm sure, talk about things and kind of set the expectations for the night. But yeah, let's keep going, John. We got to talk about this other stuff going into D23 at this point.
Yeah. Apparently Ahsoka confirms the concept art as well as other and costumes. Confirms more flashbacks. Apparently Ahsoka.
I mean, there's new Anakin Skywalker costumes as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, Sabine Thrawn. Like, it looks like we're gonna get a lot more flashback stuff. So yeah, definitely more Hayden Christensen coming back.
Yeah. And then 6 MCU movies and TV shows Marvel Studios
Gravity
could and should
Falls.
announce at D23. They got Midnight. I mean, I don't think this is gonna be the case, but Midnight Suns, Fantastic Four 2, Spider-Man 5, Deadpool 4, and World War Hulk. That is, bro, guys, we're never getting another Hulk movie. Just stop. It's never gonna happen. We want it to happen,
Do you
but Disney
since
doesn't
we're
want
not
to
doing
cough it up.
I mean, since we're not doing Fancast Friday, do we want to quickly do like let's go through the list again and just do like our likelihood ratings on these real quick?
Yeah.
I mean, Daredevil Born Again. Okay, well, let's start with the one at the bottom.
Midnight
list.
Suns, I say that's like a 3. I think now with like
3.
Ghost Rider happening and Blade not, it's
Mm.
still kind of even. That's like kind of evens itself out, but it's still not incredibly likely. I would say like it's a little bit likely, but not very. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Okay. All right. Well, let's keep going then.
Then Fantastic Four 2, I think that's like a 7. I don't know when it's gonna come out, but that's very likely.
Well, we're talking
no,
we're talking specifically tonight. Like, are they gonna announce this stuff in
D23? I would say that's like probably
I think it's
like a
unlikely.
4. I'm gonna go with. I'll be nice.
Okay, 4.
I'll be like a 4.
Okay, I was gonna do a 2, but 4. Okay, 4 out of 10. So kind of, sort of, maybe. All right.
Spider-Man 5. That's like a 0,
5.
bro.
Ooh,
like we know it's gonna
no chance in hell.
happen. It's just
not
we're
tonight.
not fucking talking
Not
about
tonight.
it right now. Like get the fuck out of
Yeah.
here. Deadpool 4. I'm gonna go with a 2.
I'm gonna give it a 2. Okay, I was gonna say 3, but all right, you make us laugh. Deadpool does make us laugh.
Because didn't Ryan Reynolds say he doesn't want to play the character after Secret Wars? Didn't he fucking say that?
No, but he also said that there's an idea he's working on with the same screenwriter as the previous movies, so they might be trying to do something. But remember we talked about
fucking negative 10, bro. Like never happening. Like get the fuck out of here. Never fucking happening ever.
It's just Disney would need to like make good with Universal on some kind of arrangement because they don't want to make a movie. Like remember, the Incredible Hulk only exists because Disney wasn't the owner of Marvel at the time. So Marvel Studios, an independent studio, made the movie The Incredible Hulk that Universal, who have the distribution rights, distributed the film. So Disney just doesn't want to pay them money to distribute the movie. So yeah. It's they'll find a way to like fit it into something else. Like they'll make Shang-Chi World War Hulk, like something like that, where they'll just insert a Hulk
kind of
story,
like how they made
they did with
Planet
Captain
Hulk
America
and shoved it into Thor Ragnarok.
Right. Or like, they shoved the Red Hulk story into Captain America. They basically made an Incredible Hulk sequel in as a Captain America 4. I think that's more likely. They're not going to do a straight up World War Hulk, but I think the most likely one here would be
like 2.
Yeah.
I don't think. I mean, we know it's gonna happen. It's just it's not being announced at the event. So,
I want to say that's probably more likely. Like, I want to give that a 7. I think that's most likely something because they will probably bring the cast out, and we know season 3 is coming really soon, and we know they're finished filming. So, I mean, that one they could probably afford to give. Although I'd be surprised. Given how they're pulling back on a lot of the live action stuff on Disney Plus, I wouldn't be surprised if they say that season 3 is the final season, which would be big news. But I also, think that's, considering how things have gone down recently, is possible. So, but yeah, all right, let's keep going. I mean, that I don't know. A lot of these movie announcements I wouldn't expect tonight. Marvel usually, like, remember they did a lot of the movie stuff at San Diego Comic-Con, and so D23 is likely to be more TV stuff. So we're expecting to get a trailer for Vision Quest, but I know they didn't even have the like the Wanda costume and like the Wanda's kids, like those guys. They were at the previous D23. I saw that the costumes were there a few years ago, so maybe the indication is that we're not going to see those characters in the show this year. But Vision Quest definitely includes Ultron. Did you go to the display where like we got a first look at the human version of Ultron, which is basically James Spader, coming back to play Ultron?
I don't think I got that, but okay.
Yeah, poor Samuel. Yeah, man. They did okay. Look, they didn't shove Jean Grey into that X-Men movie. I thought that, Spider-Man movie. I thought that was very well done. But again, we can agree to disagree on that. Clearly the movie is doing very well. But yeah, you know what? Let's kind of switch over here. I'm gonna refresh my page. Do you want to? Yeah, let's do this. So, what's going on at D23 right now? I remember reacting to the San Diego Comic-Con stuff live. Now D23 is more
Bro,
than
what the
just
fuck is that
so,
goddamn banner? Eric, come on, man. Why you gotta do my boy David like that?
But yeah, I mean, look, they're starting off with other Disney stuff. Well, Disney proper stuff. Obviously, Josh D'Amaro wants to be the first one out. This is not just a Marvel event, so it's not like Kevin Feige is gonna kick things off. So there we are. Let's see what else is going on. John, of the X-Men stuff, do you which of the cast can we go back to the X-Men chat for a moment while we wait for other stuff to be, because it looks like Josh D'Amaro's been talking right now.
Yeah, nobody cares about Josh D'Amaro. Fuck you, Josh D'Amaro.
If you could go back to the X-Men stuff for a moment. I don't know if you guys got a chance to talk a lot about that. I just wanted to kind of see if you can kind of like take another look. So who's your favorite pick for Professor X? Because I know that Charles Melton's story doesn't seem to want to go away. I mean, I don't know why he would pass on a role of a lifetime, but sure.
Maybe there's scheduling conflicts. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't want to sign a fucking contract. Maybe he doesn't want to sign his life away to fucking Marvel and wants to actually work on his craft in better projects. Like, wow, crazy. Yeah. Like, some people just don't want to be fucking in a superhero franchise. That's their prerogative. They don't want to do that. That's fine.
That's fine. I mean, hey man, he must hate his career. That's okay. But it's okay. I'm not judging.
I mean, considering literally like most
Abbott,
Marvel actors outside of like a handful that I could probably count on one hand have had successful careers outside of Marvel. So maybe he sees like, oh wow, Elizabeth Olsen has been in nothing but trash and no popular movies since being cast as Scarlet Witch. Let's not do that and then move the fuck on.
Well, I suppose, but like that's the downside of it. I mean, she also did like 5 Marvel movies. It's like not every actor, like, I mean, hey, Simu Liu would kill to do 5 Marvel movies, for example.
Name one good Chris Evans movie outside of Marvel stuff that he's done in the last 10 years. I'll wait.
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty mediocre. It's like The Gray Man.
Bingo. What
was the one with Pedro Pascal and Dakota Johnson? Ghosted is like there's parts of I'm sorry. There's parts of Ghosted that are fun. Other parts not
where
so
you
much.
see Ana de Armas nearly naked or something? Because that was that would be the only way that movie's like halfway decent.
John, why do you gotta say the quiet thing out loud? I was trying to talk my way around.
Actually, Fuki said she ruined Brand New Day, but Fuki's an idiot, so yeah, that's coming from someone.
Oh, he was in Knives Out. Okay. You know what? There's one good movie that Chris Evans has been in.
I will reiterate. Name me one good movie, because Knives Out, I will say, is fucking trash. It's fucking trash. I don't care what anybody says.
I feel like you're in the minority on that. I feel like the first one is the best one of the 3 so far, or 2.
Scott Pilgrim was pre-MCU.
Yeah, that's true. Can we talk about the Professor X casting though, potentially? I don't know if they're gonna announce all this stuff at D23 because it doesn't look like they have all their pieces together. Anyway. Snowpiercer is actually a good one too. Actually, that's underrated. I'll give you Snowpiercer is good. Come on, Snowpiercer, you gotta get.
I'll give you Snowpiercer. I was wrong. I'll give you Snowpiercer. I'll give you Snowpiercer.
The show is up and down, but
oh yeah, I don't give a fuck about the show. I'm talking about the movie. The movie.
Jennifer Connelly in it. Yeah. And David Diggs,
I mean, come on. Where else are you gonna see Captain America admits he eats babies? Like, come on now.
Wow. Can we go back to talking about Professor X for a moment, John?
Do we have to? I want to talk about how Captain America is a baby eater.
Sure, why not? Go right on ahead.
He knows what babies taste like. That's what he says towards the end of the movie. He's like, I know what babies taste like. What do they taste like, Chris Evans?
What?
I want to know. I'm curious.
I must have blocked that part of the movie out of my head. Sure. I mean, Anne Hathaway is on stage right now. I don't know why. Does she have?
Because it's Anne Hathaway. She'll get all.
Oh, you know what?
It's
probably it's well,
It's probably Princess Diaries 3.
It's probably, that's what I was gonna say. It's probably is Princess Diaries 3. So there you go. There's Anne Hathaway on stage.
Queen.
Yeah. Everybody talking about. You can tell where these people are all seated. This guy's like way up. The other dude is way down. Let's see where Eric Wallace is sitting. Okay, so yeah, they got good seats right here. Okay, cool. Yeah, Disney legend Anne Hathaway. Oh, she's a Disney legend, right? Okay. That's a thing. I forgot that was a thing. Remember when RDJ became a
Honestly,
Disney
you're not
legend?
wrong, bro. She's probably, or Soul for
No,
Soul, or
no, come
motherfucker. She
on.
has
Stay
not aged
enterprising.
in 20 years. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Mom Juno
Her,
is
Paul
annoying.
Rudd, who are Alicia
Yeah,
Silverstone.
well,
They're
no,
all
you can
white. 'Cause
kind of
it's like,
tell.
you
I
get,
mean,
like,
but
okay, yeah,
it's,
Sam Jackson.
I
He
look at it
hasn't
as a
aged in
compliment.
50 years, but it's like he's black. Black don't crack. But like, what fucking weird Hollywood devil ritual are they fucking participating in to not fucking age?
I can handle Anne Hathaway's greatness. I love Anne Hathaway. But yeah, just got back from watching Spider-Man again with my dad. That's awesome, Enterprising. Did you like it even more? Less?
The
Tell
same.
us, please.
Now
The
go
same,
fucking watch
in the
End of
middle?
Oak Street and stop being a bitch. Oh, I'm
John
watching
was very
Spider-Man.
excited to tell us how it's the best dinosaur movie ever after he came out of the theater. So we'll talk about that more on Monday. But John, speaking of all these dudes that supposedly are in the running for Professor X, I know how you feel about Bill Skarsgård, Harris Dickinson. Will Poulter wouldn't be too bad, no? Or
But
do you
he's
think
fucking Adam Warlock.
That's in the MCU he is. Yeah, that's right. So isn't he part of the Guardians now? The Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah,
Tom
he's already
Pelfrey is
occupied.
Ward Meacham. Yeah, you can kind of skirt that around. Like, nobody fucking... Like,
Ward,
Adam Warlock
what?
was in a big budget fucking movie.
But wait, Ward Meacham
but, like,
was
Tom
what,
Pelfrey,
what?
okay, you could probably recast Ward Meacham, but, like,
Yeah.
you know, it's still a little weird. I don't know.
Okay. No, I agree with you on that.
And Harris Dickinson looks like a fucking 12-year-old in a 30-year-old's body, so, like, you know, I don't want to see that.
I mean, what has Abbott done before? Like, what is he known for?
Christopher Abbott. He was in that god awful Wolfman movie. He was in Possessor.
Okay.
He's a very underrated actor. He's very good. I like him a lot. Out of all of these, he's probably my favorite out of these. In terms of the best actor, it's Bill Skarsgård. Bill Skarsgård's the best actor out of all these. I just don't picture him as Professor X. Christopher Abbott, he's probably the one that fits it the most out of that short list that they allegedly released. So
okay, well, I mean, again, the theme seems to be these are not very well-known actors. Sadie Sink is probably the most highest profile actor of the bunch that we've talked about so far.
He was in Poor Things.
Okay. I mean, Susie Bembo was also in Poor Things,
he was in Craven. He was the foreigner. He was like that hitman guy.
Yeah, fuck. Okay. So I guess
yeah,
he's got
we don't
some Marvel
we don't want to think about
credentials.
that, but
let's not forget.
You know,
let's forget that episode that happened. But Enterprising liked the movie more on a second watch. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. So look, Steven, thank you for bringing us back on topic. Anne Hathaway says they are working hard to get Princess Diaries 3 right, but no official announcement yet. So hey, I mean, they got a logo and everything. That looks cool. The Princess Diaries. I don't know if that's gonna be the name of the movie, Diaries, but yeah. We know that Julie Andrews is not coming back, or at least not in maybe other than a cameo. Honestly, I think my dad loving it as much as he did made me like Spider-Man even more. That is very loving, and that is the best part of going to the movie with your family, right? It's like, John, when you go to a movie and, you know, like with your dad, and your dad is like somebody, like you said the other day, is not somebody who's really in. He just goes and has fun. He's like, there's a good guy, there's a bad guy. That's all I need to know. But when all of a sudden your dad gets into it, like that just makes the experience all the much better. So I appreciate what he's that you had to, you know, got a chance to do that with your dad, Enterprising. I mean, James Gunn, of course, got introduced to Superman through his dad, and he will forever remember that. And obviously, look where he is today. Is she retired from it? I don't know if Julie Andrews is retired. I wouldn't blame her if she was. She's got to be up there. But hey, Dana Walden came out. You know, the James Gunn of Disney in a sense. She's like the creative lead, while Josh Jamar is more the business guy. Because she was basically, Disney said we want to have our cake and eat it too, and they didn't want to pick one, so they had like, Dana Walden, you do all the creative shit. Josh Jamar is gonna run the business, and we do the 2-part thing. So Dana Walden came out and introduced Bart Simpson, and Walden goes on to hype the new Simpsons movie. Oh
Yeah, it's
there
called
is
the
a
new Simpsons movie. It's not called Simpsons movie 2. It's the new
Simpsons movie.
which I'm excited for. Like I know,
Okay.
like the Simpsons has been in the shitter since probably the first Simpsons movie, but
Yeah,
like
I agree.
honestly, I'm still excited for it. Maybe they can actually channel their good writing into that, and we might get something as good as the first one. So that was a childhood
fair
favorite of
enough.
mine.
Confirms no role in DCU Wonder Woman film. Oh, hey, look, Tom King said he's got no part to play in the DC Wonder Woman film, John.
Thank God. Now we just need to see if Anna Aguirre can actually fucking write this time around.
And Rob Liefeld defended his iconic Captain America art with 132,000
Oh my God.
Somebody spent that much money on that.
Okay, just because somebody paid a lot of money
people.
for it doesn't make it good. Like, come
No,
on.
I know, that's what I mean. I'm like, somebody, it was worth it to someone. So, let's see. Oh, look, we got an early animatic from the Simpsons movie, or the new Simpsons movie. There you go. That's the logo of the new Simpsons movie. All right. Did Dan and John like the first? I love the first Simpsons movie. I don't know about you, John. Did you like the first Simpsons?
Oh yeah,
movie?
that was I've seen that. I got the DVD and I watched that so much when I was a kid. I still have my ticket from when I went to go see it the second time. And that's like an almost 20-year-old ticket. So.
Wow. Damn, okay. That's awesome. Well, that's what we got so far. I mean, these reaction things can, because obviously they're going through their stuff, but sometimes it takes time to get through everything. I'm sure we're gonna get to the Marvel stuff soon enough, but there's also gonna be potentially some Star Wars updates.
Apparently Richard Madden and Gemma Chan have taken the stage.
Oh, all right.
Okay. I saw that you clicked past it. I don't know where it was, but I saw it.
Did I? All right, let's see. Where did I?
There it is.
Oh, okay. Oh shit! Wait a second. Eternals? Are they doing something? I thought they were doing something else. I wasn't sure it was the Disney. Is this related to Eternals? Because if this is fucking related to Eternals in any way, I'd be like.
Or they're just peddling bullshit,
I mean, what? Okay, Chris Evans, Catherine Hahn.
I don't know.
And Haley Steinfeld is there too. Kevin Feige.
Hot.
Okay, so Alan Bergman's on stage. Alan Bergman, of course, the head of all motion picture the Walt Disney Motion Picture Group. So he's in charge of all the studios at Disney. So yeah, Alan Bergman. I'm not surprised that he would be there. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, well, there's the Simpsons thing again. I wish I knew how to read Spanish. I could read some of this stuff. Pixar time. Okay, so it's Pixar time now. Oh my God, Pat McAfee. I don't know if this is real.
Who the fuck is that?
He's a former Colts kicker. Like,
okay,
yeah.
I don't care.
He's like a big WWE fan and stuff. Okay, I don't know if some of that stuff is true, but Pixar announcements are coming up next. So there you go. Caleb saying, Dan, they want to get more money, not lose money. Why the hell would they do anything Eternals related? I know, right? I know. World Beef is like, Eternals, give me the gun. It's like, okay.
Somebody gonna get assassinated.
Dude, there's no way the Simpsons sequel is gonna be Top Gun Maverick levels of surprise peak. Like, that's just, I think you're setting your expectations really high there. Pat McAfee is nobody. He's a sports commentator, right? Dude, like what happened with the whole Pat McAfee thing this year at WrestleMania was so dumb, and I don't think it's true. I mean, if he is there, I have no idea what the hell he's doing there, other than, I mean, I guess WWE is on ESPN and ESPN's owned by Disney, so maybe that's it, but like I don't know what other reason he would have to be there. But yeah, we got footage. I mean, animatic of the new Simpsons movie, which is basically early stuff. Hey, we got Pixar stuff. I love Pixar. I love Pixar. So I'm sure they're gonna give us maybe some something of a look at Hexed, which is coming out. Actually, no, that's not Pixar. I keep confusing that. That's the Walt Disney animation movie. So Pete Docter's there. The current head of Pixar. He made some stupid comments recently. Oh shit! Incredibles 3, John. Summer 2028.
Cool.
Summer 2028. We got a date, or close to a
Let's
date.
hope it doesn't suck ass.
So we have a sneak peek from Pixar. The Frozen's back, Edna's back, the Parr family is back.
Oh, and he's in the
Incredible
old
3.
suit. He's in the blue suit.
Does that look like the blue suit?
It looks like the blue suit. Yeah, you can see
Let's
the
zoom into
red.
this. Right
Yeah.
there. Oh shit.
He has the
this looks like
red
a flashback.
the red dot on, and that was on
No,
his
yeah,
old suit. That was
okay.
on his original suit. Yeah.
Do you think this is in the same continuity, or they're doing like a prequel? Because I mean, or this is a flashback?
Well,
I
think
mean,
about it.
that'd be
Elastigirl,
interesting.
she got a suit that looked like her old suit in Incredibles 2 when they like were rebranding people. So I would assume it's like, oh, they're not doing a family thing. They're like, oh, they're gonna do, well, they're probably gonna have the red suits that they're more famous for, but maybe
Right.
they're like gonna do a thing where it's like they're trying to rebrand the superhero again, and they bring in Mr. Incredible and they make like a new suit that looks like his old suit. Or maybe they're just flashbacks. I don't fucking know.
I mean, honestly, I like the artwork. I don't know if this means they're gonna go with the more Spider-Verse heavy look, like where it's less traditional Pixar 3D in terms of like the look of it.
No. They aren't gonna do that.
So apparently, Incredibles 3 will focus on the kids, but it'll also feature the SHL, the Superhero League.
Okay. I hope Bob Odenkirk
Interesting.
comes back. I liked you thought he was gonna be the bad guy, but it turns out he wasn't. So I liked that.
Yeah, that's true. It's gonna be the rounding out the trilogy. Okay, so there you go. I mean, they look like their classic selves, so that's an
Mhm.
image. But I like the Pixar artwork. There you go. There's the shot right there. I'm gonna save that. The
You
Incredibles.
sound like you're gonna
3.
fucking jerk off to it later.
No, dude. How do you
There's
think
the
these
shot right there.
It's because I have to collect all this shit to then put it into these it's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work.
Oh.
Oh, Edna mode. This is the best part of the show, probably. Is this thing on? No capes. What else does she say that is iconic? But, you know, so
They need Matt Murdock. He's a really good lawyer.
these are really good facts. Oh man. Okay. So far, a lot of Disney heavy stuff. Dan is going to do that tonight. Dan, what? Dan is doing. What am I gonna go do tonight? I'm just gonna watch some TV.
Mom, doing your mom, doing your mom. Anyway,
Okay. All right. This is fun.
nobody around
Coco
Ray
2.
William Johnson, only me. Okay, fine.
John,
Fuck
we
you
got a
people.
We got a Coco 2.
Coco
We
2.
got Coco
Probably
2.
unnecessary, but like I'd fucking watch it.
I'd watch it too. All right. So Coco 2, we got that, and we got the.
Of course, are you
the new
fucking
Simpsons movie.
degenerate? Goddamn.
But yes, Incredibles 3, summer 2028. Dude, 2028 is starting to shape up like a decent year now. For
Yeah.
big blockbusters. So let's see.
We got Ghost Rider, Black Panther 3.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Nothing
Lots
DC
of that.
related except the Becks. So. And Dynamic Duo, if that's gonna actually fucking happen now. So.
Well, I thought it was nobody said anything about it not happening, right? So I think that's still happening.
Yeah, but everything in fucking DC is getting canceled left and right, so I don't really trust anything right now.
Okay, all right, that's fair enough. I mean, look, whenever they do get to, there's the logo. Look at that logo, very much in line with the usual Incredibles.
Thank God they aren't doing the eye thing again. I thought that was fucking stupid. They're going numerical. It works.
What about the eye thing?
Where they split the eye into 3.
Oh,
so it looks like
no!
Roman numerals.
That was dumb. That's over the top. Like that's just from.
It worked for the second movie, but I thought for the third
Uh,
movie that was a bit. That would be a bit much. But no, they're just going with the number 3. Perfect.
Yeah, I thought that was dumb. But hey, you know what? What do you think? Why is Chris Evans there and Catherine Hahn? I have a feeling because if they are talking movie, maybe he's there for Doomsday because RDJ isn't coming in.
It's Ray William
Catherine Hahn
Johnson, not
probably-
William Ray Johnson. Come on, keep up.
Catherine Hahn is probably there for Doomsday.
Either
you
Mother
think?
Gothel, the Tangled live action remake,
Okay.
because she's Mother Gothel. Probably literally the only reason anyone is seeing that fucking movie is that pitch perfect casting. Like, nobody's fucking watching it for anything else.
Fair. So it will follow the children in a quest to prove the Incredibles 3 will follow the children in a quest to prove they can be real superheroes. The villains will focus on the idea of how not all the superheroes are good.
Bro, you're ripping off BVS. Come on, no, you can do better than that.
You're also ripping off like one of the Despicable Me movies, I'm pretty sure, like did the same thing. Right? Am I wrong about that? I feel like that was a Despicable Me
watched
movie.
2 of them and that's it. And I haven't seen a single other fucking movie in that franchise.
John, first look at Coco 2.
Why does he fucking look like such a fucking Gen Z sack of shit? He looks like a dork. He looks like he's about to open like a millennial, like artisanal burger shop. Like, what the fuck is this? He was a cute kid. Now he has a fade. What the fuck? Get out of here, bro. Come on. What is this?
He's growing up. He's a teenager, maybe?
I guess so.
Look, animated sequels, I think it's a smart move because it's like a guaranteed money. Zemo comes to mind.
Why does Miguel look like that? It's because he's Hispanic. They're called people now, Caleb. Come on now. In the year of our Lord 2026. Got Caleb being racist over here.
My mom just texted me, said that so we have a couple of like diamond doves at my parents' place, like they're like small doves. And so I brought like basically we had I'm sorry, sidebar. This is not related to D23 at all. But hello, you're fake. Hit the like button, please. Like help us out here. That is the same haircut I had last night, except now it's done well. But I was saying, but again, sidebar. My mom just told me that so I had 2 diamond doves, and then one of them passed away. Technically, I'm the owner, but like my parents keep them. So like because I have cats, I can't have birds and cats in the same house now. So it's kind of hard to make that work.
Where is my
board? I want my board anyway. So speaking of the boards, so one of the older dove passed away last year or earlier this year. I forget. I think it was earlier this year. It was really rough for like pets dying in my life. And then John is what? No, okay. We're not gonna address that question. But like basically the other dove who was left behind was feeling pretty down, and you could tell birds are, emotionally intelligent and stuff. And so my mom was like, can you get like him another partner? So I went to, there's a big dove store, there's a big bird store near where I am, much closer than where my parents live. So I went and got like a female dove because I was like, hey, you know what, maybe they'll make babies. I'm like, sure. Or like they'll partner. I mean, male doves can partner up too in the bird world, it's they're pro LGBTQ in the animal kingdom. So anyway, so yeah, and then it's been like a few months now, and it looks like they paired up and did the deed, and like now they've laid 3 eggs, so there might be 3 baby doves hatching soon. So that's cool. Okay, so Coco 2 is coming out November 2029, John. That's going to be the big animated movie in the fall part of the year. Right, so this year is Hexed. I don't know what 27 or 28, I forget. What is 2027? What is the big, because Disney does like one or two Pixar movies, and then they'll have like a big animated movie, usually a Walt Disney animation movie or a Disney Pixar movie in like the holiday season. So I guess like Zootopia 2, was it last year, a couple of years ago? Or Moana 2 was a couple of years ago. So that's interesting. But yeah, so Coco 2 comes out November 2029. It will be featured. Coco will be featured in Kingdom Hearts 4, and that may have been the loudest pop of the night. Fiona's gonna like that. She likes Kingdom Hearts games, so Coco's gonna be in Kingdom Hearts 4. I'm not sure if you're a fan of that, John. Are you a fan of Kingdom Hearts?
I played a little bit of the first game, but that's kind of it. I know that it has a really dodgy continuity, so I played a little bit of the first game. I thought it was fun, and then I just never went back to it.
Okay, fair enough. John is not Latinx. John. Explain your heritage. People seem to want to know. Like...
Bro, if you look at me and you think I'm Mexican, then you need to get your fucking eyesight checked, bro. Like, I am as white as they fucking come. Dude, come on. I am paler than a vampire. Get the fuck out of here.
But you're like part Irish, right? Part Irish.
I
am
100% full-blooded American, but my ancestry comes from Ireland and Italy.
Ireland. Okay, that's a very interesting combination. I mean, great food.
I'm sure there's like very specific things if I took a 23andMe, but frankly, I don't want to give my DNA to the government, so I'm good.
Yeah, those companies, man. Like, I don't like the idea like they get to basically own that information. Then that's stupid. So yeah, they gave us a look at Coco 2. Ooh, that is in. Look at that. Is this footage from Coco 2? Or am I forgetting this? Is this from Coco 1? This might be video from Coco 1. I don't know if this is from the new movie.
Yeah,
it doesn't look like this would be from the new movie. Coco 1. Yeah. All right, moving on. So Kingdom Hearts original anime series has been greenlit for Disney Channel and Disney Plus. Excited? Kingdom Hearts, the series, John? Would you watch it?
Honestly, with how fucked up the continuity is for Kingdom Hearts, it'd be like the first episode takes place between Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Then the second episode takes place between 365-2-3 X5729 and Recoded. This episode's in between this version of the game, but the updated version of the game, which includes this special. Like, bro, the Kingdom Hearts continuity is like probably the most fucked in all of media history. Like, it's just, there's no rhyme or reason. None of it makes sense. It's just like, it can't be just 1, 2, 3. There's Kingdom Hearts 2, but there's also 17 games that are like, half of them are math equations for some fucking reason. So, I don't know. It's confusing, and when I found that out, I'm like, I think I just gave up. I'm like, yeah, I'm not fucking dealing with that. Get the fuck out of here.
Dove Love, thank you for that from earlier. Will the Kingdom Hearts plot make sense this time? According to John, it will not. Enterprising's dad says there's Irish on his mother's side. Awesome. Isn't that the same for you, John? Like, is your Irish heritage from your mom's side? I don't know.
Yep.
Feel free not to answer that question. But as you can see here, Ghost Market is another one they just announced. They actually gave us a teaser. So when is it coming out? It's the first supernatural film from Pixar. Actually, I think they actually played some footage from it as well. Where did that one go? I think I skimmed past it. So there it is. So it's coming out in 2028. Ghost Market. Nice.
Cool.
Here we go. There's theaters spring 2028.
Right there.
Thank you, John. Thank you for finishing my sentence there. That looks interesting. I like the concept art. I hope that's not AI generated. They probably paid a real dude for this. Or people who work at Pixar for that. But John, now we got Pete Docter hyping up Gato. Is that the one? Is that coming out spring 2027?
Yeah.
When is Gato coming? Gato has a release date, right?
Year.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So this is more of a known. This is like the one that we so far. I mean, the Kingdom Hearts series, that's new from Pixar, or Disney Animation. Coco 2, that's something that we didn't know about. Incredibles 3 we knew about. We got a date now. The Ghost Market is something new. Then of course Gato, I think, is something we knew about. But cool. What else do we have? Anything else that's new? Benjamin Bratt reveals at D23 that Miguel will be a teenager. There you go. That's why he looks like the way he does. And calls him a menace. Oh, he's a menace to some, John. Watch out. Watch out. And I don't know how likable Miguel is going to be in the new movie. There's the oh shit. Wait, what the fuck? Is this the new game? Is this real? I can't tell if this is real. So this is Kingdom Hearts 4. Oh, that's the logo for Kingdom Hearts 4. I don't know. Does that make it any better? You chop the logo. Okay, let's see. Gato. What else do we got about Gato? I Gato. No, we already did that joke before.
Yeah, and it wasn't funny then.
Fine. God. I mean, motion poster for the Kingdom Hearts series. Nice. What else is there? Scrolling through a timeline, essentially. More footage from Marvel Studios spilled the tea. I'll just leave that up. Tell me. That's what we're here for. We might just like switch over to talking about some business of Hollywood for a minute and then come back to this because yeah, I don't know how much more we have to wait for the Marvel and Star Wars stuff. Do you want to go back? What's that? What's the list? Do we have the list from Daniel Rickman? What's next?
Yeah, hang
what
on
did the
a
dude
sec. Let me
say?
grab it.
What's coming up
no,
next?
not that. No. Was it this one? No. Yeah,
They
there
showed
it
a
is.
lot
Okay.
of artwork for this. They showed a lot for The Incredibles.
This is okay. So they're only on the second line here. Kingdom Hearts collab with Coco and Lilo and Stitch 2. And then we have Percy Jackson, Camp Rock, Ice Age, Romeo and Michelle 2, Miss Piggy, Great Showman, and Greatest Showman, and Tangled, all before Vision Quest and Doomsday and X-Men and Ahsoka. So
Okay, so they're gonna save the big stuff for later, it seems like. Okay, so wait, but it's once you get to all the British Showman stuff and all those things, Percy Jackson, maybe we'll flip back over. Okay, well,
technically,
let's do that then. Let's do that then. Is he a menace to society? Well, I mean, it seems like, yeah, Miguel will be a menace to society, according to Benjamin Bratt. So, you know, take that for what it's worth. Is Gato as good as Rat? If Rat, what? Is that a joke? Or are you? What Rat?
I don't know. Just move on.
We're gonna move on. All right, we'll come back to this. You know, we'll come back and zoom into this. Right there's a shot. But until then, let's get to business of Hollywood because I just want to talk through this real quick, and we'll get out of the way. We'll do quick hits, and then we'll switch back over. So, all right, John. Business of Hollywood. Yeah, you know, apparently David Allison's complaining needless cost of state attorney general's antitrust lawsuit. Mexico approved the merger, so there you go, another country added to the list of countries that approved the merger. But David Allison is crying because you know it's being held up in the U.S. Going to cost him an extra $1 billion. So
show him how it's done, Robin.
Yep. So let's go to the next thing. If you go to the next thing, I just want because like there was an update regarding the case itself. Now, all parties in the case, so that means the state attorney generals, the Writers Guild, as well as Paramount submitted. Basically, the judge had, yeah, we love this topic. The judge had asked about like submit to the court a list of dates for like how you want to schedule out the various dates of this, the dates of this trial, the stages of a lawsuit. If you scroll down here, John, I just want to read, there's a couple of paragraphs specifically that I wanted to go through. So on Thursday, they did, you know, submit a proposal. So just stick here where you are now. So in that, all parties suggested that they start the fact discovery process on August 17th and to close on January 8th, a key element of trial preparation that typically generates disputes. This is where you get to like, you know, get documents from both sides to be like, all right, so how are you going to prove your point? And then so you can then, you know, be ready to counter and their arguments at the actual trial. So this is like discovery usually happens before the trial. So August 17th to January 8th is what they're proposed. Now the trial is set for March 2nd to March 19th. So we already talked about that before. Now, and the ticking fee we have talked about, and then that's going to start going in after starting on October 1st. And then if by June 4th the deal doesn't close, Warner Brothers can walk away and take a $7 billion termination fee from Paramount. Now, if you scroll down a little bit, John, there are some things here that all parties don't agree on. Per the latest filing to the judge, the parties say that they are having constructive discussions regarding the identification of 2 alternative magistrate judges to preside over a settlement conference for the actions, and will provide a further update to the court as soon as possible. Now, what that basically means is they're looking for somebody to preside over a settlement talks. So this is also considered normal. So like in case they do decide to settle ahead of the actual trial, they'll give that a chance. This is what the writers, so the directors and IATSE were, the guilds were trying to suggest, like maybe hash this out before we go to trial. But it doesn't guarantee that they will settle. It just means that, you know, this is part of the pre-trial process. Now, amongst the disputed points per the filing are how much time each side will be given during the March proceedings, which I just mentioned, March 2nd to March 19th. There's actually of that time 12 business days in total are where the you know, things are going to happen. So you have 12 days to divvy up. Now the state attorney generals and the WGA propose 8 of the 12 trial days, noting that there are 2 different cases, meaning they want 8 days for their sides to provide arguments, and then basically leaving 4 days for Paramount to do their, you know, arguments. Now Paramount and Warner Brothers Discovery say that the time should be split equally, so they want 6 days for them, for Paramount Warner Brothers, and 6 days for WGA and Attorney General. So I guess there's a gap of 2 days there. I'm sure they'll figure something out. Obviously, you know, the Attorney Generals and the writers want more airtime with the judge so that they can present a stronger version of their case. The Paramount wants more for them, which is fine. So I guess we'll see where that end up with that. Now the judge has not said when they will make a decision after the trial, and if you scroll down a little bit more, John, but the judge did set a deadline. Actually, that's the end of the article. They set a deadline for April 5th for filing of proposed findings of fact and conclusions of law. The final pre-trial conference would be on February 24th. So in layman's term, what that means is, while the trial will end on March 19th, the judge hasn't really said when they will, you know, actually give a decision on this case after that, but they expect every last piece of document and bits of findings from the case to be submitted to the court by April 5th. So no sooner than April 5th are we likely to hear an actual, you know, judgment from the judge in this case. And February 24th is the last date when all parties will meet in a pre-trial conference before you actually go to trial on March 2nd. So it just means that this is going to draw out as expected, and for Paramount, they're really going to be pushing it on this in terms of like how close do we get to June. But you can see that they've got a few things to work out here. So we'll leave that there for now, John. If you go to the next article, remember how the IATSE and DGA want things to be settled? And even the actors have sort of been, you know, on the fence about this. But the Teamsters are not, you know, gonna take it lying down, John. The Teamsters are one of the most powerful unions in Hollywood, and they just pounded Paramount over the Warner Brothers Discovery
right in
merger
the booty
promises and threats, saying stop playing games.
They bent him over, ripped those pants down, and tore into those cheeks.
Hell yeah,
those pasty.
That's what I'm talking about.
Privileged white flabby cheeks.
If you scroll down, I wanted to read a little bit of what they said. I thought that'd be interesting. But yeah, okay. Oh, there's the quote. At every step of the way, Teamsters have asked for data to show how this merger would be good for our industry, our members, and domestic production. Touting workers' prosperity without commitments while simultaneously threatening their livelihood in the press as a bargaining chip begs the question: what is this in deal for American film and television workers, or what is in this deal for American film and television workers? Yeah, exactly what have you been saying. You wouldn't be like threatening to leave the state while saying you're pro-labor and pro-competition, right? It's like, pick a side, David Ellison. You know, are you actually pro-competition? Stop playing games with you rich man children, as Caleb said. Paraphrasing this. I like it, John. I mean, what do you think? The Teamsters are actually like not laying down and saying, oh, please settle this. They're like, fuck you guys. You guys deserve this. Explain yourself, Ellison. But anyway.
No, that's good. Yeah, because you said this the other day when we were kind of ranting on it, where it's like, it's like it's showing your true colors of like you're kind of dancing around like the topic at large of like, what do you want to do with this? He's like, oh, we'll make 30 movies, we'll do this, and it's like, you know, here's the thing. David Ellison would make a great politician in terms of giving us empty promises and won't deliver on a single fucking one and being corrupt as fuck. This man has a future in politics.
I don't know if he has the charisma for it though. You know, he wasn't a very good actor either. That's what he wanted to do initially in his life, and then
you know, hey, you know, neither is Donald Trump, and look how that turned out.
Yeah. He can't even really put sentences together anymore.
Let me tell you something, Dan. Let me tell you something.
We do have some more updates from the Disney event, the D23 event. They actually had a giant.
You know who David Ellison looks like?
Hanging.
He looks like the type of guy at the end of the day who would remind the teacher that she forgot to assign homework. That's who he looks like.
John, do you want to? Can you switch us over with the graphic to? Let's go back and do an update on D23, and then we'll do the quick hits.
Sure.
A couple of things. I'm gonna switch over here. Oh, not that. Let's switch over. Okay, so we got some Gato artwork or shots from the movie. I want to say this is from the movie. Looks nice, very much what you would expect. So there we go. Lilo and Stitch 2 got announced, John, coming summer 2028. So Disney kind of mapping out their summer. Well, their 2028 and 2029.
They're like,
movie
please go see
slate.
our movie
So-
after fucking Moana tanked. So
I mean, but
Please
dude,
go
this looks
see it.
nice. More Lilo and Stitch. They're doing the 2 thing, but they didn't do it with the Incredibles, but they're doing it here. Lilo and Stitch 2 with the antennas.
well,
of
that's
Stitch.
the female character, right? The pink one that looks
Yeah.
like Stitch. Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go.
They need to bring 625 into this shit. I would watch that movie if they bring 625 into it, you know?
Well, I guess we'll find out. But Percy Jackson and the Olympians season 3 that talked about it, they had a musical performance, and then they literally just hung a huge trident on a center stage that they built.
I
Here,
love how what the fuck
Walter
is his
Scobell?
name? The actor
Walker
Walter
Scobell?
Scobell. Walker
Walker,
Scobell
yeah.
is like he's like clearly not right underneath the trident, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna move a little bit away in case that thing impales me. I'm gonna move a little bit to the left.
He likes to be in the world of the living.
Let me
so
tell
yeah,
you something.
let
Let
me-
me something. Let me tell you something about Odysseus.
But also, Andra Day and Ming-Na Wen are joining the show. Andra Day is going to be playing Athena, and Ming-Na Wen is going to be playing Hera, joining Walter Scobell on stage to discuss season 3. I mean,
I'm surprised that nobody fucking lost their shit about Ming-Na Wen playing a Greek goddess.
Ming-Na Wen
and she's
playing
Asian.
Hera. I'm
surprised
so
nobody fucking lost their
down for
shit.
this.
So only Nolan gets
Um,
shit for that, but like this doesn't. Not saying it's deserved. Like whatever, cast whoever. you
no,
wanna
I
cast, but
like it.
Nolan's
This is great.
it's amazing. But it's
dude,
just
I'll
funny
take it.
how like Christopher Nolan's like black people in my Odyssey adaptation, yet
Yeah.
Ming-Na Wen, Asian
wait,
woman
these guys
who's
are
playing
there.
a Greek goddess. I don't know. I just find that to be interesting. I'm not saying it's good, like though that they should have complained. I'm just saying, oh, interesting. Okay, hypocrites.
So it looks like RDJ is also at D23. So there we go.
Yeah.
So I guess we will see him. He's
Well,
a
the
Disney
only one I care
legend
about in this
after all.
image is Haley Atwell.
Yeah, no, of course. Why would you not, John?
I can do this all day. And, well, so can Jalen 6 times a day. So you know.
So can I'm sure other
Well,
people. I mean,
clearly,
I'm sure Captain
you
America
know,
can
Steve
do it all
Rogers
day.
can do it all day.
Yeah,
He has a
clearly,
kid
yeah.
there, so you know.
He is a kid. He's got a kid. I was gonna say late. So Coco 2 is coming out late 2027. Got it. Okay, I was wondering about that. What the hell is this? Romy and Michelle 2? What is
That's
Romy and
the
somebody?
Lisa
What is?
Kudrow movie. I don't know what it is.
Oh yeah, I remember. There was like a quick hit that we did. Romy and Michelle. So there must be a Romy and Michelle 1, right?
Yeah, Mira
Is this-
Sorvino is the other chick.
Oh, Mira
Yeah.
Sorvino, right? That's that one. Oh shit, I know this movie. Okay, this is like from back. This is like a Liz story. This Liz would have been very excited about this.
Yeah, Romy and
Um,
Michelle's high school reunion is like a shitty 90s like comedy
Okay.
nobody fucking remembers.
It's a legacy sequel situation.
Yeah,
Okay.
Legacy. It's like Practical Magic 2. It's like, oh, we didn't know this movie existed until now, and they're making a sequel with Sandra Bullock and plastic Nicole Kidman. So, you know.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but Nicole Kidman's just. Never mind.
But
I'm
hey,
not gonna go
remember,
there.
Dan, heartbreak feels good in a place like this.
Because
Even though that
it's
literally makes no
heartbreaking, all
fucking
right.
sense whatsoever, but whatever.
Anyway,
I hate Nicole Kidman now because of
Um,
AMC, which is a shame because Nicole Kidman's a great actress, but I hate her now.
You know,
because
I
AMC
noticed they've
ran-
shortened the ad. Like I
Oh,
got
yeah,
a
no,
very short.
I
version
remember
of the
there was
ad.
like a whole thing where they had that long ass
Yeah.
ad, and then they were like they tried like 4 different. I remember because I go to AMC. That's
Yeah.
my only theater around me, and
Yeah.
I went for like at least like a couple months. They like tried like 3 or 4 different versions of like shorter
Mhm.
until they finally decided on the one that was like 10 seconds, where she's like, "Heartbreak feels good in a place like this," and then that's all they have. And I'm like, now, okay, cool. Now you need to get rid of that. Get rid of the breakdancing Coke commercial, and then we're good. Just immediately cut to, hey, don't talk, don't type on your phone, which apparently this fuck nugget next to me in End of Oak Street wasn't listening to, because at least like 4 different times throughout this entire movie, this dude was on his phone for like a solid like 10 minutes. It's like, bro, why the fuck are you even here? Why are you wasting fucking $15 to be on your phone? Luckily, thankfully, his phone was in dark mode, so it wasn't too distracting, but it's like, bro, why are you here? Like, it would make sense if it's like, oh, fucking movie ticket costs 25 cents. All right, fine. Do whatever you want. But it's just, well, don't do whatever you want. But I'm just saying that makes sense. It's like 15 to 17 bucks is a lot of fucking money now.
Yeah.
Like, people are complaining it's too expensive, yet you're fucking on your phone. Just be like, and he wasn't even like watching the screen. I was looking at him. I like turned, and this dude was like looking at his phone, not even looking at the screen. It's like clearly either he was dragged to that movie, or he just likes wasting money. So it's like, fucking you do you, man. Just, like, if you don't like the movie, just fucking leave. It's the same thing. Like, you're wasting the money anyway. Like, goddamn, bro. Anyway, it's just like it's weird to me because like I didn't really care all that much. I still enjoyed the movie. It was still whatever. But it's just like, you're wasting your time.
Yeah.
You're wasting your money. Like, why are you doing this, man? I care about you.
I agree with you, but I just wanted to quickly mention what Eric said about Gato. I don't know if he was about, but maybe he was trying to make a joke there. Sorry, Caleb, we missed the point. But Eric Wass was saying that Gato, the footage they did show, the movie comes out March 2027, featuring a stunning new painted art style that looks nothing like Pixar has ever made before, from director Enrico Casarosa, who's made Luca. Mark Ruffalo voices a skinny black cat named Nero. Nice. So that
Yeah, I mean, I'm
is
glad
the
that
movie.
it
It's
doesn't
not
look like
concept
Luca,
art.
because
Okay.
Luca looked like fucking shit. I hated the animation in that movie. God, it
I
was
like
so
to look at
bad.
this. It kind of looks like that cat movie that almost, or did it win the
Flow.
Oscar?
No, it won the
Flow.
Oscar.
Yeah.
Flow, yeah.
So I guess that's what they're borrowing it from.
I guess that's, they saw that movie, they're like, let's do that, and maybe we'll win an Oscar again. Let's hope not, but
Look, Angel, that's the character, John.
Angel, that's who it was. I was like, yeah, okay.
So yeah, Angel's gonna be in Lilo and Stitch too. There you
Nice.
go. Oh, there she is. Where's Angel? The Jonas Brothers are here, John. Aren't you excited?
I mean,
For Camp Rock 3.
they seem like good dudes, but I'm just not a fan of their music. I like Nick Jonas. He seems nice.
I'll be honest with you.
I feel bad for
the most
the
distracting
one,
part of Camp Rock 3
who's
is
the one
Demi
that Sophie
Lovato.
Turner cheated on? Was that Kevin or Joe? I think it was Joe.
Joe. Kevin is
Yeah.
like the stable
Kevin's the
one.
one he's the middle child. Nobody cares about him.
Is he? I thought he's the oldest one. I thought.
Well,
Joe
I
was the
mean,
middle
like,
child.
metaphorically the middle child that nobody cares
Metaphorically
about.
the middle child. Yeah,
Yeah.
Kevin's like the most normal person,
Yeah, Joe is like kind of like doing that thing. Nick's like kind of the,
I mean,
cute,
dude,
charming
Nick
one.
Nick back Priyanka Chopra. I mean, holy shit,
I mean,
man.
bro,
I'm jealous.
Like, won the
Oh,
fucking lottery, dude. Like,
I'm so jealous.
talk about dudes winning the, like, who else? Fucking Ryan Gosling with Eva Mendes. They both won the lottery in that case.
I mean, dude, we were talking about a Jack Loudon yesterday. I realized Jack Loudon's married to Saoirse Ronan.
bro.
I'm like, what a power couple, right? Like, holy shit. He's
Whoever
only
the
36.
guy, I don't know his name, but whoever fucking bagged Millie Alcock, bro, won that lottery. Well, it seemed like Joe Jonas won the lottery with Sophie Turner, but it turns out she's a cunt, so there's that.
Turns out that's not quite what it seems.
Yeah.
So,
Whoopsie-daisies. Whoever bagged Haley Atwell, that dude won the lottery.
I mean, and they have a kid now. They got a family
Yeah.
going. I mean, she's like, Damn.
Whoever bagged Henry Cavill, she won the lottery.
She definitely. Do you think she
Yeah,
got it because
apparently,
she was
you know,
watching
he
it build
tight.
computers?
He wore tight pants one day, and we saw, you know,
We saw what
he's
was
got that
going on back there.
BDE. Just
Yeah,
saying.
the big bulge energy.
Although speaking of big blank energy, I got a trailer for Violent Night 2. I'm very excited about that. Got that big
Ooh.
Nick energy is back, baby. Let's go.
All right. Well, we do have Percy Jackson to just put the new teaser out, so that's online, so you guys can see it. You got the Star Wars crew. Grandmother Rosario Dawson still blows my mind. You mentioned it the other day. I was like, wait, what? Rosario Dawson is the grandma? Like, what the fuck? I mean, look, you know, nothing again. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I was like, what? But I mean, Dave Filoni obviously got Hayden Christensen there. It's the team. I don't know who the brown dude is. Is he the guy from who played MJ's boyfriend in Spider-Man? Is that the dude?
Ezra
Bridges.
Ezra I think that's his name.
Ezra? Okay.
Yeah, he's
Not the same guy.
he's Paul. He's the boyfriend.
No, I thought that was Emanus Fondi. That's a different dude then. Okay. But I mean,
God,
Rosario
she's
Dawson,
looking fine. Holy shit, bro.
right? Yeah.
Why wouldn't you
come
want
on
to put
now.
this in Brand New Day? Like, come on, how fucking stupid are you?
I don't get it.
Breton?
I don't get it. You've seen that movie she did with what was it called? With James
Trance?
McAvoy.
Yeah,
Yes,
James
that
McAvoy, where
was
she's just
exactly it.
full frontal for no fucking reason. But like, hey, I'm not complaining.
Nobody's complaining. So, this is also Curious After Dark. This is the guy. No, is he not?
Yeah, no, that's him. He was in Star Wars Rebels. He was in Ahsoka, and then he was the boyfriend. They're like, hey, bro,
But the
we need
actor's
you for
name
this
is
bit part
Emanus
where you have
Fondi,
no
right? Like, that's-
fucking lines. Come and
Okay.
honestly, straight up, I like Tom Holland. He seems like a nice guy. He's good looking. I'd fucking drop my underwear for that dude. Like straight up, that dude has like the most chiseled jaw I have ever seen in my life. Like holy fuck.
Wait, which
Like
dude? I'm sorry,
I
lost
would
it.
go.
What-
I would
what?
go with him over Tom Holland, 100%. Like it's not even close. Like that.
Really?
That dude. He looks
Okay.
like the Giga Chad meme, but like in a good way. Like
okay.
you know.
We're learning things about you today that I did not realize that we were.
I'm
gonna be
just
learning
saying.
today.
Like I can appreciate
Um,
a good-looking man, and that dude is a very good-looking man.
Yeah, no, I mean he's got the jawline, not what I would go for, but you know, I mean, hey, to each their own. Hey, we got a Bluey movie teaser trailer, John. We got a Blue.
Yes,
this
yeah,
is the one we've been
movie
waiting
that's gonna
for.
the Dogathon counter programming of Bluey and the Snoop Dogg biopic. Lots of dog that weekend. You got
Oh
that
my
dog
God,
in
yeah,
me. Got
lots of
that
dog.
dog in that weekend, bro.
You brought that dog, man. Like we brought all the dogs, man. It's
Imagine,
like Bluey
that would be
versus
funny
Snoop.
if
Yeah, Indy
Eddie
Navarrete,
Gathegi
dude.
was
Indy
Snoop Dogg.
Navarrette's there. Okay, so if Indy Navarrette's a D23, John, do we think she's there for X-Men? Is that why she's around?
Maybe. I mean,
Or
why
she's
the fuck
picking up
else would she
another
be
role?
there?
I don't know. There's other Disney things.
Oh,
that
it's
she
gonna
could
be
there for.
CG animated. All right, that makes sense. Okay.
Okay, so Bluey's all right. Cool. I'm gonna give that one a heart. No, so I can go back to that later because it saves it for you. So it's not like 2D. It's more CG to 3D. Cool. All right. Okay. What else do we got? Everybody talking about Bluey. Oh no, we don't want to be in this random dude's account. Come on now. Dennis Leary. Oh, here we go, John. Ice Age. Boiling Point.
Boiling Point, yeah. Fucking
Boiling-
everybody still cares about Ice Age.
Yeah, totally. I mean, like I said, I have a soft spot for Ice Age because they were a franchise that was originally made by a studio based in Connecticut, the only one on the East Coast until Fox. sold everything to
Well,
Disney.
Michael Jai White tried to
And then
do
Disney did
one,
the
and then
stupid
that never
shit.
became anything. So, oh well.
Yeah. Who's excited for X-Men news? We are, but like I don't know if we're gonna get it. Oh, look at this, the Bluey movie poster. I like
That's
that. I like it.
That's cute.
That's a cute poster. Come on. Actually, you know what? Of all the times that they've turned like 2D characters into like 3D for a movie, this actually looks like a.
You know
like
what?
a good
Definitely one of the best ones was
design.
the Peanuts movie. That looked,
Yeah.
because it was 3D, but it was
Underrated.
still in the style of like
It was
the
in the style.
comics,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it looks good.
exactly. Yeah. Oh, they did a whole thing for Camp Rock 3. Okay.
Oh my
Interesting,
god, who
interesting.
fucking cares about Camp Rock?
I don't.
Camp
don't know what
Rock.
to tell you, man.
Where they do like the fucking like Nazi salute while they were trudging into the fucking thing. I remember that. I remember when I watched a review of that, and it was just like they were like goose stepping and like doing the Nazi salute for some reason, and they were like Camp Rock, Camp Rock, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Oh my god. I'm sorry, like Camp Rock movies. Like I'll take another High School Musical, but I'm not really a Camp Rock fan. So like I never.
Well, I mean they had High School
Queen Latifah, Dennis
Musical, the
O'Leary.
series, the musical. What was that fucking called?
No, yeah, that was like High School Musical, the series. Yeah, it's something like that. It was a stupid over. Is that still on? I think they canceled it.
No, they canceled that after like 3 or 4 seasons.
Okay.
Because it was like it wasn't. It was okay. So it was like the quote unquote real life school that they filmed at, doing High School Musical as a musical at the school.
It wasn't a scripted thing? Oh god.
It was like kind of like a mockumentary thing.
Oh my god. I thought it was
But
like
no.
It was like it wasn't
music.
It was
like, you know,
Mana's time.
No,
we haven't gone
it wasn't
to
like
Lanterns
real.
yet.
It was like fake. It was like it was fictional. It was just like it was an entirely fictional premise with actors and everything. It was just it was kind of like Blair Witch Project, where it was like showcased as real but actually wasn't. That's kind of what it was, you know. So the premise of, because my friend he's a huge High School Musical fan, so he was fucking watching. He's like, yeah, this shit's garbage, but he's like, I'm gonna hate watch it anyway. I'm like, you're fucking stupid.
I'm glad I didn't watch it because I thought it was like an actual
because it was like
show.
it was essentially like taking place in the real world, but not the real world, you know, like the fictionalized real world, where it was like they filmed the movies at this high school, and then the actual real kids of the high school, they weren't actually the real kids. They're like fake. It's all fake. It's actors. And it was like them setting up High School Musical. Yeah.
I got it. Because I know
it
that
was
High
like
School
mockumentary.
Was like
it wasn't real. It's
the...
kind of like American Vandal vibes a little bit, but like,
right,
it was so dumb.
Okay. That's
I'll be right back. I need tissue.
Yeah. All right. A game of Keepy Uppy has started. Oh, okay. All right, that's nice. Keep the fans happy. I like the Bluey teaser. I like the look of it. Didn't think I was gonna be this excited about a Bluey movie, but hey, looks cool. Yeah, I mean, do you guys? Oh, Demi Lovato and Selena. Oh, hey, what the fuck is this? Princess Protection Program. Why does Disney? Okay. They're like every obscure Disney Channel property from 20 years ago is still gonna okay. Princess Protection Program. I mean, hey, you know, I guess they're keeping up with the Disney Channel, all the actors who were there once upon a time and have aged out of being Disney princesses, but they're returning. I mean, Selena Gomez is still in the House of Disney with like the what's that show? I forget. You know, the only murders in the building. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, The Greatest Showman, the musical. Somebody's like, this is not what I asked for. They get a new character reveal. What in the fuck is that character? Okay.
Caleb, you don't know the greatness that is Princess Protection Program with Selena Gomez and Demi Lovato? Come on, man.
Like,
what the fuck happened to Scratch? What the fuck happened to my boy? What the fuck is that?
I don't know what that is. Apparently it's a
what
new
is
character.
That? That's not Scratch. That's a demon. Get it off my fucking screen, bro.
Apparently
that is a demon. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is up, Kyle? What the fuck is that? No, that's not Scratch. That's like his brain dead cousin. You remember the episode from like SpongeBob where it was like Plankton invited like his entire family to steal the Krabby Patty secret formula? That looks like the redneck cousin of Scratch. That's what that looks like.
That is, oh my god. And then now they're doing a performance for The Greatest Showman, the musical. Okay, cool. I suppose.
All right. So after this, it should be the Tangled live action thing and then the Vision Quest thing.
Okay, so do you want to just do quick hits now and then we'll get back to this?
Yeah, let's have slightly longer quick hits. So like we have time. Anyway.
Yeah. I mean, actually surprising you don't have a ton of quick hits today.
We have 10. That's not too bad.
Okay, all right, that's fair. All right, okay, let's switch over. I'll do the graphic stuff. You load up the shit. And where'd they go? Oh, there we go. Here we go. Let's do the quick hits.
All right, The End of Oak Street, stomping to $38 to $48 million global opening. U.S. previews at 2.5 million. Paw Patrol Dino Movie 1.9 box office update. So that's pretty good. The projections were at like 20 million, right?
It's gone up. Well,
worldwide?
no, it was 25 to 30, but it's gone up because the previews were better than expected. Actually, that was domestic, so.
Oh, it was
I don't
domestic.
know.
Okay, but like
I mean,
that's
worldwide-
good. Like you know,
still,
I thought
it's
it was
a
going to be
decent start.
lower. So
It's better
I
than
mean,
some of the
at
comps.
High
they
end
had.
is 50 million. That's pretty good. That's like half of the budget.
I mean,
So-
they spent 80 million making it, so this is a good start if they could plan on
Yeah,
breaking even.
you know, I mean,
So,
I will say this, like, I know I'm not doing a review, but I will say, please go see End of Oak Street. Like, I know people want to see fucking Spider-Man like 12 million times in the fucking movie. Look, that's gonna make 3 billion. Just like, for 1 second, just go see a smaller movie that's not an IP. Support Warner Brothers because they fucking need it after Supergirl bombed. And you know, I know we hate J.J. Abrams. I know we hate Warner Brothers and David Zaslav, but
from John.
we know who we don't hate. We don't hate David Robert Mitchell. David Robert Mitchell does good stuff. We don't hate Anne Hathaway. We kind of hate Ewan McGregor because he did cheat on his wife, but like that's beside the point, you know. But like for the most part,
Right.
this is a good movie. Go watch it. Please go watch it. It's a hell of a it is the epitome of a popcorn movie in the best possible way. So please go see End of Oak Street. Please go see End of Oak Street. We want this to be a success. So we get more movies like this. So we get more dinosaur movies that aren't fucking Jurassic World. Please. Anyway.
Okay, so just to answer your question again, Manos time. We haven't yet gone to Lanterns, so we're kind of like working our way through D23 Marvel stuff. So we'll get to DCU Daily and we'll talk about Lanterns. So not quite there yet, but hello, D. Cole. I mean, also this weekend, by the way, Paw Patrol the Dino movie also gonna have a decent start. Apparently, it looks like. So, yeah, good stuff for the box office. Let's keep going.
Yeah. Next up, The Odyssey has crossed 1.2 billion, and the $1.2 billion mark. The box office, it's Christopher Nolan's first film to hit that milestone, is debuting at 30 million in China.
Nice.
China.
Anyway. By the way, again, Indy Navarrete is at D23, so people are speculating that she might be officially part of the X-Men movie. So we'll keep an eye on that for you. Let's keep going.
Yes. Next up,
It was a great movie.
apparently John Cena made peace with Coyote vs. Acme, never coming out. I don't own my performance. He was essentially talking about how, like, I just do my job. I go in, I do my job. I can be very proud of the film, but at that point, it's in the hands of the people that own it. I don't own it, so they can do whatever the fuck they want with it. I made peace a long time ago, that kind of thing. So, yeah. Which is
So
interesting.
did you talk? Because it's gonna be a great movie, John. We talked about it yesterday.
It's gonna be
Rotten
peak.
Tomatoes,
It is
95%. It's gonna
indeed
be peak.
going to be peak.
Yeah, I didn't pay you to tea. I pay you to talk. Like, what did you tea? What did you talk? Or whatever.
But will Avengers Secret Wars be released in IMAX? CEO reveals 2027 plans after Doomsday. I would imagine so, because nothing around that time is gonna be like.
Dude,
big.
go down. Read the quote. I love the way he roasts Disney on this. Like the whole quote, because he was on a podcast with Matthew Bellany of Puck News. This is amazing. Just read this out.
Avengers
You're gonna
Doomsday
laugh.
was supposed to come out over the summer. It didn't for whatever reason. They understood that they dated second and they couldn't do it. But looking in their own mirrors, they said it's probably would be great if we could have IMAX, but we can't. So what's the closest thing we do? They came up with this idea, which was
By the way,
Infinity Vision.
this is the CEO of IMAX talking. So keep going, John.
And the idea was to take pre-existing large format, whatever that is, so everything with an X, and then put a secure process on certification, which is in a black box. I don't know what it means, but then they'll call it, Infinity Vision. So we're playing Avengers Doomsday in China. I hope it's a great movie. I hope it does really well, but no, I'm not losing sleep over it.
Take that, motherfucker, Disney. Anyway, I mean, we're talking about D23 today, so I don't want to. Anyway. But yeah, IMAX is clearly not losing sleep over this because, yeah, I mean, baller. Like, come on. IMAX ain't bowing down to Disney until Disney buys IMAX, but we'll see. because reportedly Disney. Well, I think they were one of the. Actually, no, were they one of the interested parties kicking the tires? I forget. Like I think Sony had talked about had potentially looked into buying IMAX because IMAX might be getting sold soon. So, by the way, there's only 20 minutes left in this panel, which ends at midnight Eastern time. So, they're gonna get to the Marvel stuff hopefully in the next little while. But let's keep going with the quick hits while we can.
Mandalorian and Grogu Disney Plus release date officially revealed, and it's coming soon.
September 2nd.
So it premieres on Disney Plus on September 2nd, a little over a week after it's released on 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray.
Yeah, 2 weeks after it's on physical media. I'll just watch it on Disney Plus. I don't know if I'm collecting this on Blu-ray.
Yeah, that's where it should have fucking been in the first place.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yep. They did announce a new companion podcast, by the way.
Why Black Mirror and Loki directors turned down HBO's Harry Potter TV reboot? It's because they didn't want to support J.K. Rowling because she's a transphobic bitch. So that was
they were like, why. don't want to fund transphobia, and yeah, I mean, I cannot argue with that whatsoever. I'm still gonna watch the show because, like I said, since they're making the show, there's so many other people that are involved in it. But I totally understand their argument and respect why they chose not to be involved on this. The two writers, and they've got great other projects that are ongoing. So it's not like they're not getting other opportunities.
They're fiending for stuff right now. So
yeah, exactly.
Let's go. But next up, Deli Boys canceled after 2 seasons at Hulu. Now, I think we talked about this a couple times, so I'm like kind of aware of it. Plus, it also has Porna Jaganathan. I'm probably mispronouncing her name. I apologize. Who is going to be in Lanterns? So, connection.
If there's one reason why you should watch this show, it's for Porna Jaganathan. Deli Boys. I'm kind of disappointed.
Okay, Jaganathan.
It is an Emmy-winning show, by the way, and it's about like these two Pakistani kids.
I assume
whose
it's
father
about
is a gangster,
two Indian gentlemen who own a deli.
No, actually. They're two Pakistani boys.
Oh, Pakistani. I apologize.
I'm
gonna just say 2 brown dudes.
Hey, today's actually Pakistan's Independence Day. Well, in Pakistan it's the next day because they're in India. Because now, if you're in India, then it's already August 15th, so it's India's Independence Day now. They're like back to back. So happy Independence Day to Pakistan.
Trust me, I know. My dad says it every year because he's like, oh, did you know it's India's Independence Day on my birthday? And I'm like, yeah, we know, Dad. Like, don't shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and then there was a separation in 1947. So both countries are turning 79. Sorry, missed the mark there.
Dan can't do math, ladies and gents. Anyway.
What?
But
okay,
I'm sure the show was good. Maybe not good enough for Hulu, but I'm sure a good show.
Well, you got 2 seasons worth, so check it out. Quick kind of switch over. John, we have footage from the new Ice Age movie. So there's Scratch. Is that a baby Scratch?
Oh my god.
Where's the crazy dude?
Also, isn't it Scrat? Not Scratch.
Scrat, whatever. It's close enough. Does Scrat have a kid? Oh no! Oh, the boy. Okay, I see the boiling point.
Wait, Scrat fucks? Damn.
Apparently, I mean, where's Mrs. Scrat?
Maybe she died. Maybe she blew up.
Maybe she died.
I love his eyes.
Right.
Look how cute those eyes are.
He's so cute. I want the fluffy version. It's so fluffy. I want that. Like, come on. Yeah, we did talk about Nicholas Hoult being in Harry Potter. We did that before.
Honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna watch that show, but that is peak casting right there. That is pretty peak casting. I know. Yep. It sucks.
Hey, look, John, Samara Weaving.
Yeah.
There's Emma Frost herself. Right there. Emma Frost. I mean, Emma Frost is looking mighty fine. So, and there you go. There's
Freaky Nikki herself.
Indy Navarrete. Who is she gonna be playing, John?
Well, I mean, she said she's interested in Mystique, but who knows if that's the case. She's kind of looking more. She looks like more Rogue vibes right there with the leather jacket,
Yeah.
But
what the hell is it? Live action Tangled remake, March 31st, 2028. Our first
with
look.
Raven from Titans, Tegan Croft. That's right. Honestly, it doesn't look. I mean, I'm not gonna watch it, but it doesn't look half bad.
Doesn't look half bad, not at all. I mean,
literally,
I don't have any issues with this.
Brothel. Like we know, like
oh, there you go.
The real queen of the movie. Come on now, like let's just get that perfectly clear. Yes, we know to keep Alex Myers away. Yes.
Looks nice. So March 31st, 2028. So again, Disney's really mapping out their 2028 release dates here. That's like a big theme. Tonight.
Anyway,
So,
let's go back to quick hits.
Quick hits. Yay.
And we'll be actually.
I'll keep an eye
quick.
on this stuff.
Riley Keough to star in Advantage Player, a casino drama, and works at HBO from Will Graham and Media Res. Cool. I like Riley Keough. She's a good actress.
She's been in this so many
I know
things,
Will Graham, the character from like the Thomas Harris novels, but not this gentleman. Sorry, but yeah.
All right.
And apparently, even though there have been many a great show that have been one and done unjustly canceled after one season for some fucking reason, Stewart fails to save the universe, somehow fucking return, and is getting a season 2. Let's just keep in mind, Firefly didn't get fucking renewed for season 2, but this garbage fucking does.
I don't get it. It's decent,
like,
but it's
bro?
I wouldn't
it's
be
amazing
surprised. I was
that
like,
The Big Bang Theory is like one of the most hated shows of all time, yet all these spin-offs in different formats, in different genres, are getting greenlit and happening for multiple seasons. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean,
I don't fucking know,
what was
man.
the actor who said that he would never do anything?
Jim Parsons.
Jim Parsons. He was like, I'm never doing anything with that franchise again, because I mean, I don't blame him.
Yeah.
By the way,
anyway.
again, let's talk about the rest of the quick hits.
Krispy Kreme donuts already are appearing on eBay for hundreds of dollars. Like, bro, I love Krispy Kreme. I wish I had a Krispy Kreme near me. The closest one is like over an hour away. But like, come on, that's a bit excessive. Like, come on now. Come on. What are we doing here? Apparently, one seller listed an empty, doesn't even have the donuts in it. An empty box for $65, a complete dozen still inside the box for $300 plus $281 in shipping costs, which is close to $600. I'm sorry, like fucking what? $600. What are we doing here? Like that, like a fucking donut could be made of gold and it wouldn't be worth that much. God, I hate scalpers. Why do they fucking?
I feel like this is like the perfect quick hit though. Like nobody's gonna pay that kind of money for that though. That's so stupid.
Anyway,
that's so stupid.
We're done. I'm done. Now,
by the way, John, I did for later when we get to DCU Daily. There's a couple of new things I dropped in. One is for lanterns, just so you know.
Okay.
You gotta catch them all. Pokemon, you gotta eat them all. Yeah. I guess you could do that. Let's go back to D23 live reaction, because Jon Favreau showed up and he just announced the Oswald movie, which I believe Oswald is the OG Mickey Mouse.
No, isn't it a show? I thought it was a show.
Is it a show? Okay.
I thought it was a show.
Shit.
I could be wrong
Dude,
on that. I apologize.
This is a rumor. I don't know. This is a rumor. Never mind. No Car 4s yet. I don't think that's happening. But D23
Ew,
fans.
Why would you want Cars 4?
I don't know. D23 fans get a first look at Oswald, the 3-part miniseries coming to Disney Plus. Remember, John, Oswald was like the big. That was basically Mickey.
That was the
Mouse.
original character before Mickey Mouse.
And then it got. I think it got tied up
Mickey
in like copyright
fans know that
battles. So
just saying.
Yeah, and then the copyright battles cost, like, basically Disney didn't really have the right to utilize the character for a long time. That they finally got it back, and then like Jon Favreau signs up to be like, I'll make something for it. So that's cool. Okay, so Christopher Abbott, Sadie Sink, Samara Weaving, and Indy Navarrete are all at D23. So there we go. Christopher Abbott may be it. There you go. There's Sadie Sink. Sadie Sink is on site. So, yeah, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. There you go. Thank you. Yep. It's a series. It is a series, 3-part miniseries. Thank you. Yeah. The Oswald the miniseries. So a lot of Disney Plus stuff, which is not surprising. Not surprising at all. It's going to be a 3-part miniseries with hand-drawn 2D animation. Did that look 2D to you? This doesn't look 2D to me, unless this is not from the actual series. Although this is literally from the Walt Disney account. So
Maybe it's like just a preview or something.
Maybe it's a preview, like an animatic for it, because I mean that's from the Disney account. So like I don't know who to believe more, the picture on the Walt Disney account or the guy saying is. I mean, okay, we'll take it, like 2D series, whatever. I'll take anything Oswald, because that's like, remember, it's like For All Mankind in an alternate history that we would probably have, like it would be the House of Oswald instead of the House of Mouse or something. So yeah. Hey, you know, Sadie Sink, Jean Grey rocking it. And they should announce the Sky University.
What? You fucking get me excited, you piece of shit. Fuck you for saying that.
No,
Come on,
this
don't get me fucking
Twitter.
excited.
This is Twitter.
I thought that
like,
was a real
will
thing.
say
Fuck
shit.
you. Fuck you to the asshole. I hope both sides of your pillow are warm. Don't get me fucking excited for Sky
real.
High stuff,
Sorry.
you fucking dipshit. God damn it. Fuck you, man. Go to hell.
Oh man, there you go. There's Christopher Abbott. So he's there. Does he look like a Professor X to you, John?
He looks more like a Green Lantern in the Lanterns show because it's like green but muted green.
Yeah, the green muted green. I mean, I think so far the best, like if there was a best costume award for D23, I'm like Samara Weaving is it right now. I think that's the best looking, best dressed celeb there today so far. Sky High clickbait. See, Enterprising would have been so happy. I think we are past those. I think now we're in like the last little bit of the night, so you're gonna get, yeah, you're gonna get more. Hopefully, oh, Vision Quest. Look at this. This is the one where John, they're bringing back like the, what is that? It's like a Human Torch like character, but it's not Human Torch. It's
what?
Like, I forget. No, like, didn't you read that earlier in Vision Quest? This character had seen the fire. That's from the show.
Yeah, no. It's the original Human Torch. It was the robot Human Torch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So it looks like these guys walk up through this photo like call, and then they go backstage for whatever's coming up next. So that must mean that, you know, now that these guys are filing in, like Christopher Abbott and such, that we're getting closer to the announcement. Disney trying to promote their old ass cartoons and live action slop. You know what we're here for? Well, they're gonna keep you waiting, you know. Of course, like you gotta wait for the big stuff. I mean, Star Wars they haven't really done much for yet either. We're getting Oswald cards. What? Okay. Like, come on now. Now you're just like peddling merch that we're not here for. Clearly. Let's see what else we got. After we're done with this, we're going to DCU Daily. So if you are here for DC stuff, we will be getting to that. So, oh shit! Look, this is footage from live action Tangled. Okay.
It doesn't look half bad.
It
kind of looks
like
AI
bad.
a little bit. Not gonna lie.
It's not bad. This also looks like this is them just talking to the audience. Like this is not from the actual movie. And then obviously they're not putting up the video up to. So we did get footage. We're just not seeing it here. Like we're oh dude, we're gonna get to this later. Like holy shit! Look at this. This is a preview of DCU Daily, right there. That's our Green Lantern, John. I'm like, whether the show is good or not. Like, Jon Stewart is the fucking man.
I mean, they'll fucking rape his character from the inside out, but hey, at least Aaron Pierre will do a good job, hopefully.
Damn, he looked good. He looked
Y'all got good, accurate characterization for Jon Stewart? Nah, we got a hot guy.
Go buy a smartphone at retail. Scalp yourself, bro. Figure Drawing and Caleb are having a thing in there right now.
Yeah, chat. Honestly, you guys just need a kiss at this point. Like, it just can we we need the enemies to lovers arc. You just need a fucking kiss. Honestly, and 100% Caleb is the power bottom. 100%.
100%. You think so? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Got it.
Okay. Enterprising is in the cuck chair. He's filming. He's just like, yeah, you do that, buddy.
I mean, yes, we will talk about the reviews.
He's not
a lot of people giving
it.
Jon Stewart praise. Enterprising he's leading into it. There you go. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'm like, look at the X-Men cast they got, John. So just let's just do a quick tally here. So let's say we got Jean Grey.
Yeah.
We got Emma Frost. We got
Mystique, possibly.
Mystique. sure, or Rogue, whichever one. That's Jodie Foster. I don't know if she's in the movie, but then Christopher Abbott is potentially Professor X. So
Yeah.
that's like how many? That's 4. I
Yep.
feel like we might be missing some at this point. So I wonder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what we are gonna get from these guys. Interesting stuff. Brief look at Tegan Croft. Okay, so where's the X-Men stuff, man? We were waiting. Oh, the Jonas Brothers. Look at that. Jonas Brothers. Cool. They look nice. Sky University. That's hilarious. I'm sure. I'm sorry, John. I didn't mean to like give. She'd better not be Jubilee. We need
No,
more
it's not your
Asians
fault.
up
It's
in
the
here.
dipshit who fucking posted
Yeah.
it, rising my hopes up over here. God, I have waited for well, they're never gonna do a Sky High movie. They have Marvel now. What's the fucking point of them doing a Sky High?
But like,
fucking
Disney
sequel?
these days wants to like if they're making the fucking Oswald thing, I'm like, you might as well. What was the Princess Protection Program 2? If you're doing a Princess Protection Program 2, you can do Sky.
Well,
Universe,
the thing is,
like,
they can do that
High
because,
too.
like, yeah, but like,
so
in terms of they have the big superhero brand. Why the fuck would they make a sequel to this fucking movie nobody remembers? Like that doesn't make sense to me. Like that's ridiculous.
I kind of get it, but
who's not Jubilee? Why would Indy Maverick be Jubilee? Jubilee's fucking Asian. Why would they? What? I'm so confused.
Sorry, I muted myself there for a second because I was looking up something and it had audio, so I'm like, okay. I don't know, John. What else is left? Can we go back to that lineup again? Like, where are we at in this thing? Because they're almost done here. Like, is the internet just not putting things up yet? Are we behind on stuff?
They're still at the Tangled live action thing. They have like 15 other things left.
Oh wait, no. Oh no. Marvel Studios is up. There we go. Kevin Feige's out. Let's go back.
There we go.
All right, main event. It's got to be the main event. So really, did we get any Star Wars thing? Like, did we get? I don't know if we got anything Star Wars related. But apparently it's Marvel time. So Kevin Feige's up.
Well, Star Wars might come later, but
that's an interesting choice. I mean, I think if you could put Star Wars up after, it's like, you know, when everybody starts to get up and walk away, and you're like, guys, wait, no, we have one more thing.
We have Star Wars. Whatever. No, we care about Marvel. Get the fuck. We care about X-Men. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yep.
Waiting.
We are waiting. Okay. Yeah. What else do we have? There you go. More Kevin Feige. LFG baby, whatever. Let's fucking go. I mean, what are we announcing today? We talked about probably going to be Vision Quest, probably going to be X-Men. You know, apparently the live stream for this is available in some countries, but apparently not in the US. So like if I went on Disney Plus, but they're not actually doing it tonight. But like, but if I maybe put in a VPN or something, maybe we'd be able to watch this, which is very disappointing. But anyway, we got Luis Berry in the chat. Hey, Luis. How you doing? I want Margaret Qualley as Rogue. She's so pretty and talented. I mean, you know, you're not wrong about that. The second part of that, I'm not sure about the first part, but I mean, they are making Incredibles movies, right? So like, why not more Sky High? That's a good point. They're talking about Vision Quest. Yep. Manos, so you're in France. Are you able to see this live? Because yeah, there you go. There's Vision Quest. So we were talking about, what is that? Is that, okay, so that looks almost animated, John, the Vision Quest.
No, they released that beforehand.
Okay, so this has been out? Okay. Howard the Duck movie, Morbius, oh, great predictions. Venom versus Eminem. You know, what was that? Something, Venom kills God or something? No, it was...
Yeah, the way.
Yeah. I hope they get inspired by Tom King's vision. I really dug it. What? For lanterns? Okay. What? For Lantern? John has a problem. John has a bone to pick with you if you think Tom King's vision is the way to go.
Actually, the one thing I do like from Tom King is his Visions run. It's actually pretty
So
good.
you're talking about Vision. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Like, not Tom King's vision, Tom King's
Mhm.
visions. Difference. Because his Marvel stuff, from what little
Oh.
I've read of it, is good. It's just he can't work in DC. But people are like, hey, let's give him more books for more characters to assassinate. Awesome. Great. What is that? That's got to be like his brother or something. Because we saw the footage of real Scrat, and
wasn't
he
in
looks
there.
normal. This looks...
Yeah, he looks normal. You're right.
This has got to be like a brother or cousin, like, oh, it's evil Scrat from the Mirror Universe.
Yep. Probably.
Yeah, although he doesn't have a
I mean,
goatee, so we don't know if it's evil or not. Like everyone in the
right?
everyone in the Mirror Universe has a goatee to show they're evil.
It's the Star Trek. It's the rule of the Mirror Universe from Star Trek. Yep.
Yep.
Plus
that and
nerd
the
points for
alternate
John.
future, not the alternate future, but it was like that where fucking Jonathan Frakes got stuck on that planet with that kid, and it's like an alternate future, and it's like, oh yeah, you could tell it's evil because, you know, Patrick Stewart has the goatee, and it's just like, that's not right. Patrick Stewart shouldn't have a goatee, because then he'll look evil, like in the Mirror Universe. I forget what the name.
I love the simplicity of Star Trek. You know, like it's a throwback. It's a throwback. But hey, I was gonna say, John, they did put out a Vision Quest trailer. I don't know if it's out publicly, but Paul Bettany and James Spader are on stage with Kevin Feige. Paul Bettany says, no one who dies in the Marvel Universe stays dead. Everyone gasped, Wanda? Unless Kevin Feige says so. So I guess, yeah, I don't know if they're teasing it or, I mean, let's be honest, Wanda's going to be back. So I don't think we'll be surprised about that at all. But yeah, we got a trailer for Vision Quest. John, do you want to see if that's out there? Oh, no, it is. It is out there. There's the trailer. We'll let it play.
Get rid of it so we don't get demonetized, Dan.
Okay. How about we just kind of screenshot?
Right, I'm gonna watch it now because I wanna do it. All right, hang on.
You wanna do okay?
I wanna talk about it. Literally 2 minutes ago. Got it.
Yeah. So this is clearly like a he's in his own mind kind of situation. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I like the look of this. While John watches it, I'm just kind of going to this. What the fuck?
I will exit.
Dead Revision. He's like a movie star. Why does she look so familiar? She was in one of the seasons of Picard, right? Ego. I forget her name of that actress. They all look fantastic. You got the young James Darcy, who played like the young version of Jarvis. I will view what? Okay. Cool. Interesting. There's Ultron. Oh, we get Ultron. Infinity Dairy. Okay, that's like a WandaVision kind of thing, like those products. So I guess Ultron does live inside Vision's head. So there you go, James Spader. And, well, there's James Spader, the human form of Ultron. The biggest compliment I can give to Vision, it looks good. Unfortunately, I don't care about everything else. Cool. Interesting. Interesting stuff. But, I mean, this looks fantastic. Holy shit. I am not even watching this, but, like, you know, outside of just the photos here from the trailer, I'm like, oh shit, this looks nice. I'm liking this. This looks great. Like this, if they made more of this stuff, then maybe they wouldn't have to do less TV shows. What is this? What is that? Is that meant to be Wanda? Is that something? Oh no, who is this person? Who is this person? Somebody let me know. Some quality, right? Yeah, we got Ultron. Who is this character? I don't know who this character is. They're getting to Doomsday stuff now. Okay, so we'll catch up to them. Experience the final vision of the groundbreaking trilogy. So it's officially a trilogy. This is definitely feeling like a WandaVision again. Oh, we got Vision and Ultron together. Okay. I mean, damn, what the fuck is going on here? The action looks fantastic.
Okay,
James
this
Spader,
looks
James
fucking
Spadering.
peak. All hail,
Right?
all hail Terry Matalas. Speaking of Star Trek, yeah, can he just can he just make everything in the MCU now, please?
I wouldn't mind it.
Please
I
and thank
wouldn't
you.
mind it. Dude, I didn't even watch the
Wow,
trailer and I'm
actually
like, this
getting
looks
someone who
fantastic.
understands sci-fi to do a sci-fi series, that's crazy, bro.
I mean, and dude, was there Wanda in there? Because I couldn't tell if there was that one scene when he's like, you know, doing the whole exorcist thing. Like, was that Wanda? Who's
I don't
sitting
know.
there?
That kind of seems like the vibe a little bit. Hugh
Like
Jackman on
everybody's
screen.
talking about, is that Wanda? Is that okay? So I'll get Scrat's weird brother off the screen. Let's see. We're talking about Doomsday now. But that Vision Quest trailer is
When
pretty
John
epic.
comes back, you leave, and then I talk about the trailer. So you leave, I talk about it. How about that?
Okay. All right. I'll go watch the trailer.
All right, get the fuck out of here, Dan. Anyway, so it looks like it's definitely like, you know, I don't even know how to explain it. It seems like half of it like takes place in Vision's head. Like it's like it definitely has like a Wes Anderson kind of vibe to it, where it's like half of it's in his head, and then it feels like the main thrust of the story is about Speed, not Wiccan, one of his sons, where it's like who like kind of sort of exists, and he's like he has to save his son. James Spader is in it. He's definitely got a Karl Marx thing going on. It has Human Jarvis, who was in, you know, Agent Carter and all that. He's in there, and then a couple other people who I didn't really recognize. I think Winona Ryder. It looked like Winona Ryder was in there. But it seems like he's like kind of in his own head. He's like he doesn't really interact with the world that much. But now he's like kind of like now he has to be thrust back into the real world. And hello. Oh, Tony, been a while. Just got home from work, tired as hell, so can't stay. We'll laugh and watch over weekend. Stay safe. Love you too, buddy. I already like this more than Spider-Man. Peek and peeker without one. I'm liking what I'm seeing. All right, nice. Hi, Tony. Yo, Spud. Interesting. Wes Anderson, the vibe. It's just like that's the best way I can describe it is like the vibe where it's like the colors, the symmetry, the like kind of off kilter weirdness of Wes Anderson. So it's just it does do a lot of like it seems like it's doing a lot of philosophical science fiction concepts, mainly of in his head like the id, the ego, and the superego. It seems like they're kind of going in that aspect as well. And so it seems like it's like Vision trying to find his place in the world, Vision kind of being stuck in his own head, and now he's kind of forced to be thrust into the real world because the real world is calling him back. So it's definitely you know, it's definitely interesting. It feels like it's dealing with like higher concepts and ideas that usually Marvel doesn't really go down. That was usually the case for some of the TV shows like Moon Knight and you know, Wonder Man and that kind of thing. So it definitely doesn't feel run of the mill. It definitely feels more intriguing, very out there, and I like the vibe. I really like the vibe. I don't know. I mean, we'll get into Lanterns. We are going to get into Lanterns because Lanterns is looking like something. Speaking of green, hello, Dan. What did you think of the trailer?
I thought the trailer was fantastic. Hello, Tony.
So what?
Glad to
So
have
I
you
was
on the
like, kind
show.
of like, don't you like? I'm gonna see if you agree. Maybe you heard me. I don't know if you muted the tab
Yeah.
or not. But like, it definitely like the stuff in his head definitely feels like Wes Anderson vibes, right? Where it's like the symmetry, the colors, the kind of weirder quirkiness.
Yeah. It's also like one of the actors from Picard is in this, like the woman who's like his.
Well, it makes
assistant.
sense. Terry Matalas worked on
Right.
Picard, so he
But
worked
also,
on
I mean,
season 3,
it
that
looks
was the only
great.
season that was actually worth a damn.
I think
So,
she wasn't. Was she in that season? I think she was. I don't know.
but
If she was
was
in
it
the last
Amanda
season.
Plummer?
I think so, but she wasn't in the
Okay.
season that Terry Metalis worked on. She was in the other two. But
Oh,
okay,
okay.
we gotta we will park that for now. I think the trailer is fantastic. It looks great because the Avengers Doomsday stuff is happening. They got RDJ
Hold on, I'll be
on
right back
stage
after
with
this.
Haley Atwell, Chris Evans, and then Wolverine himself, Hugh Jackman shows up. I'm gonna show this clip here real quick. He's offering his help to the Avengers.
Hey, why do you see? Hey, Kevin. Hey, D23. Hope you're all having a great time. I just, why do you see? Hey, Kevin. Hey, D23. Hope you're all having a great time.
All right, okay, so it looks like they pretty much confirmed that we're gonna get Deadpool and Wolverine. They're sort of running behind on this, but Sadie Sink came out for Spider-Man Brand New Day, which is, I don't know if this is just to congratulate the movie, but it looks like, yeah, I mean, you got the Doomsday cast there. The trailer is out for Doomsday. The trailer is out for Doomsday. So if you guys want to go check that out, we have a new Doomsday trailer. Like, here we go. So let me get back in here. I think John has gone to literally watch the trailer now. You guys let me know how you like the trailer, because holy shit, we got the trailer for Avengers Doomsday. So this is pretty much the same trailer that they showed at San Diego Comic-Con. A version of this leaked earlier today, but I couldn't tell if it was AI or not. So they're now on to X-Men. Okay, so we got X-Men. All right, oh snap. And all the good stuff they save for right at the end. I mean, Hugh Jackman's in the movie. Deadpool is in the movie. I mean, Tony, I'm sorry, but it's all there. It's all there. I mean, this trailer leaked earlier today. I can tell now this was real. So, and we got long-haired Magneto. I mean, wow. Okay, Cyclops looks fantastic. The CGI looks a lot better. I mean, okay. We've seen that shot before. I pray for Thor's life and health and happiness, because I don't know if he's gonna survive this one. Oh, shit. Okay. Indy now red as Rogue. We have the announcement. John, you missed a few things here. But the Avengers Doomsday trailer dropped.
Oh, I don't give a fuck.
So
But
Avengers Doomsday trailer dropped. And Adam Driver is in the movie. Adam Driver is in the movie.
Is he?
And
do we know who he is in the movie? So he finally said yes on that Zoom meeting.
He finally said yes. So they bring out Jean Grey. They start off with talking about the for Spider-Man Brand New Day, but then they make the announcement. Let me actually just real quick save this thing here. Adam Driver's in the movie. He's in the cast of X-Men. Let's see who he's playing. Kit Connor is confirmed. He's playing Cyclops. Professor Charles Xavier is being played by Charles Abbott. Emma Frost obviously being played by Samara Weaving. Indy Navarrete is Rogue. Okay, so big time news. Adam Driver is Magneto. Is he Magneto? Oh my god, that would be peak. Okay, let's keep going. Who is he playing? Somebody's gonna give us the scoop here. Adam Driver's playing Magneto, John. It's official. We have our Magneto. Adam Driver is Magneto.
Okay.
There you go.
And that's funny because they're like, no, he's not Magneto, and then it turned out the initial thing was right.
Or is he not playing Magneto? Is he Mr. Sinister, or is it teasing it? And my Manos Time seems to be saying it's not what it seems. So is this a tease? He's playing Mr. Sinister. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So, scratch that. He's playing Mr. Sinister.
Okay.
But John, they announced the release date. It is May 5th, Cinco de Mayo 2028. So we know now. So by default, then that means Ghost Rider is coming out in July 2028, and X-Men is gonna kick off the Mutant Saga proper, which makes sense. It makes all the sense in the world. How do you like the new logo, John? Going again with a much more of the old
it's
school.
the original logo. It's just the X-Men logo, but it's like grainy and.
But it's like
faded.
yellow, grungy. So okay, so Adam Driver is confirmed as Mr. Sinister, and in the video he initially joked about Magneto.
Why am
before
I
confirming
watching
he'll be
the?
playing
I'm not watching the fucking
Nathaniel
upcoming
Milbury.
Avengers movies. Why the fuck would I do that?
So it looks like Adam Driver is playing Mr. Sinister. So wow, he messed around a little bit, played with the audience. I signed up to be Magneto. No, I am playing Adam Milbury. So yeah, all right. So we have the cast. Look at this is the cast, John. This is the picture. I'm gonna zoom into this. Here we go. This is, you got Jake Schreier, the director. You got Kevin. So from the right, you got Kevin Feige. Then you have Sadie Sink. Then you have Jake Schreier. Then you have Christopher Abbott. Actually, not Abbott. That's Kit Connor in the middle. Kit Connor's playing Cyclops. You have Christopher Abbott, who's playing Professor X. Samara Weaving as Emma Frost. You have Indy Navarrete, who's playing Rogue. And then John, that's Susie Bemba right there. And is that Storm? So that means that she's Storm, right? We gotta figure out. So who is she playing? Somebody's gotta give us the scoop on that. May 5th, 2028. So let's kind of investigate.
It looks like
here.
Kaylee Spaney isn't fucking Rogue, so now y'all can shut the fuck up about it.
Yeah, looks like it. But that's Susie Bemba, right? Somebody confirm for me. So who's playing
Going
Storm?
from DC to Marvel, baby. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay, so we already knew about this. Bill Skarsgård.
Well, it was like kind of sort of confirmed, but like not really.
Samara Weaving, not officially. That's true. So this is the first time Marvel has addressed it. Mr. Sinister.
Maya Boyd is Storm.
Maya Boyd. That's Maya Boyd. That's okay. I thought that was Susie Bemba. That's my bad. So Maya Boyd.
All
is
black
Storm.
people look the same, bro. Like, come on now.
I never said that, John. You're just making assumptions. Look at it right here. For some reason, they're not even listing here. Like, who is Maya Boyd? You want to give us the rundown on who Maya Boyd is?
She is a theater actress. She's a Broadway star, apparently.
Nice. Okay. All right. So she is playing Storm. Okay. So.
Well, too fucking late because Indy Navarrete is Rogue. Sorry.
IMDb this now. So Adam Driver is finally in the MCU. Young X-Men. We're getting the Young X-Men. So curious to see what Jeff will say about the Rogue casting, as everyone swore it was Kaylee Spaney. Dude, what do you think about Indy Navarrete playing Rogue? Your thoughts? By the way, they're doing the Ahsoka thing now, so there you go, Ahsoka. I'm like, this is where like everybody's like, all right, we're done leaving, but like, oh no, Ahsoka, people, stick around for Ahsoka. Cool. But yeah, Marvel's here's your cast. So
that's the good part.
Interesting.
We don't know them; they're unknowns. That means they can grow into that. Well, everyone knows Indy Navarrete now, but like,
Yeah. Honestly, Maya Boyd, David Johnson, I could see it. I could see it. No, not like Ahsoka. It's like the Star Wars show. Indy Navarrete, I guess she wasn't kidding when she said that she had talked to Jake Schreier about X-Men, because here she is.
She said she wanted to be Mystique, but honestly, I think Rogue might fit her. Oh, wait. Okay, hang on a sec. We're imagining something, Dan.
Yeah.
A Southern Latina baddie as Rogue. This is gonna be peak, guys. This is gonna be pretty fucking peak.
I bet
I don't know.
Gonna have something
we'll
to
see
do
how
with
it
this
goes.
casting,
I'm a
don't you
little
think?
worried.
Yeah.
Because again, I've voiced my concern over Jean Grey many a times before, but I hope that maybe she gets some accountability in the X-Men movie. Hopefully.
Yeah. So we got 6 X-Men characters. We're missing Magneto. We heard that Magneto and Wolverine wouldn't be in the movie. So not surprised there. But this does kind of dispel the rumor because Jeff Snyder was saying that we might not get Storm until Black Panther 3. And we know now that this movie comes out.
Yes, the best day ever. Jeff Snyder's wrong. Love it.
So since we know this movie comes out before Black Panther 3 now, May 5th, that means that, Storm will debut in the X-Men movie. So, yeah, which means we'll probably get a new Gambit after. I hope so. Okay, so
we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we're going to get a new Gambit. I mean, I don't think Channing Tatum is sticking around too much longer. Let's talk about quickly. Hayden Christensen returns at Anakin Skywalker in season 2.
It's Star Wars. I don't. Now I don't care. We're done with Marvel. I don't give a fuck.
So Iman Esfandi apparently
one of the original logos for Starfighter. That's interesting. So
yeah, Iman Esfandi's playing Ezra Bridger, who's now with the New Republic fighting the Imperial Remnant. Okay, so kind of like Mando timeline. But yeah, okay, Starfighter. Sean Levy's out, John. Isn't that fun? Sean Levy's here.
Gross. Go back to Night at the Museum.
Like, I think you need to. If you need to take a break, John, I would say do it now before we get to DCU Daily. But
okay.
Yeah, right now is a good time. Reactions, everybody. 2028. Marvel is starting anew. X-Men, May 5th. Then you get presumably Ghost Rider on July, because that's the only date that's left. And then, of course, John will be back. And then after that, we get Black Panther in December. So that is quite the X-Men cast looks fantastic. Wow. The Vision Quest trailer came out. They released a trailer for Avengers Doomsday. I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, despite the fact they made some pretty big announcements at San Diego Comic-Con, I mean, they also released a new trailer for the Wolverine video game, which nobody cared before, nobody cares now. But unless you do, which, good for you. And we got some more Ahsoka stuff there. Cool. But I will say this. Like, holy cow, this looks better. Like, if you ask me, I think D23 that did bigger stuff than what they did at San Diego Comic-Con. I'm like, they gave us the better trailer is now officially online. I know like they had more cast members for Doomsday at San Diego Comic-Con, but unlike the X-Men casting announcement, the Vision Quest trailer, and giving us the Doomsday trailer for the whole world to see that they only showed to the San Diego Comic-Con crowd, I think that beats it for me. I what do you guys think? Do you think that Marvel did a better job with what they showcased at San Diego Comic-Con, or did they do better with what they showcased here at D23? Because I'm inclined to say that, like, for me, Marvel outdid themselves at D23, because the X-Men cast for me is way more exciting. The Doomsday trailer that we actually get to see if you're not in the building. So granted that the Comic-Con people who were in Hall H got to see it. So for me, I think D23, Marvel just did a lot more, or maybe not a lot more, but much. What they announced here was way more newsworthy, and I feel much more satisfied and happy from what they just announced at D23 versus what they did at Comic-Con, which they still did plenty, but holy shit, the new Doomsday trailer, the Vision Quest trailer, X-Men casting, pretty big stuff, and they didn't really waste a lot of time talking about it. We'll get to the DC stuff soon. Give it a chance, peeps, that Marvel can redeem itself, so can Star Wars. I suppose that's fair. I mean, also, dude, we got Ryan Reynolds basically confirmed for Doomsday at San Diego Comic-Con, but now Hugh Jackman's basically confirmed. At this point, what are we missing? Tobey Maguire? Like, he's the only one that's missing, so wow. Adam Driver's in the MCU. Like, dude, Adam Driver, Samara Weaving, Indy Navarrete. It's like the MCU gets all the big stars. Marvel's just killing it. DC's in a different time zone. And that's okay. They're starting out fresh. Steven's saying, Dan, I'm guessing they're still casting Magneto and Beast, and I guess Wolverine won't appear yet. Well, Hugh Jackman is still your Wolverine. He's gonna be in the Doomsday, right? That got confirmed. So I don't think they're going to cast, or if they do, they're not going to announce a new Wolverine for some time. Magneto, I wouldn't be surprised if they haven't cast him yet. And there were rumors that he wasn't going to be in this upcoming movie, the first X-Men movie. So I'm okay with that. Like, there's plenty of characters there. They don't need to, like Kevin Feige said, they're going to play the long game. A multi-stage saga is what he said. He's got planned movies for the new, mutant saga till 2042, 16 years worth. So I wouldn't be surprised if you don't get a Magneto until the sequel to X-Men, or maybe even his own movie. I think Magneto could be a great solo intro. He's just give him his own film. So, and Beast, yeah, I'm not surprised that we didn't get any Beast news. I mean, maybe they are still casting him. Maybe he's not in the movie. Who knows? What are your thoughts on Marvel redoing the X-Men Apocalypse with Mr. Sinister? I don't know. Are they redoing Apocalypse? I don't think Apocalypse is not in this movie, so I don't know what do you mean by redoing it. I like that Mr. Sinister we were getting for the first time in a long time, so yeah. The MCU rises. Hey, Chimera. Exactly. I'm an MC. Yeah. Hey, you could be an MC Glazer. DC will figure their stuff out. Give me all the Doomsday spectacle. It does look. That trailer is a huge improvement over like the previous one. Like the Doomsday trailer looked so much better. And I mean, I've seen the leaked version before, but this was way, way better. And by the way, they did have Ryan Gosling making the rounds again. This says Disney is once again changing his life again. Yeah, I mean, hey, between Ghost Rider and Starfighter, he was there for Hall H for Ghost Rider, and now he's here for Starfighter. So yeah, Ryan Gosling on stage with Sean Levy for Starfighter. Great stuff. I like it. The Ahsoka poster, by the way, looks nice for season 2. Not sure if they're going to do another season after that, considering how they're pulling back on things. More looks at Ahsoka. So since we're talking Star Wars, yeah, good stuff. I don't know. What do you guys care to talk about Ahsoka much? I don't know. We got some footage. I mean, she looks the part, Rosario Dawson. She looks fantastic, on stage. We looked at that earlier. More Force ghosts and more Anakin. I mean, I do like that, and Hayden Christensen's getting some redemption. His whole career track could have been very different if he never played Anakin Skywalker, but at least he's getting a happy ending to that part of his life. Honda Center exclusive teaser of Star Wars Starfighter was extremely strong. New locations, new droids, and more. Okay, so they showed a trailer that is exclusive to the event for Starfighter that we will not get until maybe a later date. So that's good. Dan, so this confirms 3 movies in 2028. Yes. May 5th, 2028 is going to be X-Men. I forget, it's July 28th, I believe, is going to be by default Ghost Rider. Or it's some date in July. I forget if it's 28th or not. And then December 15th, 2028 is going to be Black Panther 3. So I would imagine that the X-Men movie starts filming in early 2027. Maybe even later this year. I mean, they're probably going to get into pre-production really soon. They've been working on it for so long with the script and everything. So, okay, Caleb, calm down. But yeah, X-Men has got to start filming soon because they're going to need probably a good 14 to 18 months to make it happen. And that was a timeline for Fantastic Four. A lot of these movies take roughly that much. Marvel moves pretty quickly. So I'd imagine, yeah, if it's coming out in May of 2028, you'd probably want to lock down the final cut for the movie. They usually give them until the month before these days. They're pretty close. But I'd imagine you want to finish filming by the back half of 2027. And it usually takes 4 to 6 months to do that, to film the movie. Also curious, go look at X-Men Legends 2. Mr. Sinister worked with Apocalypse to destroy the X-Men and the Brotherhood of Mutants. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. John probably will be able to better kind of tee that up for you. I am not as familiar, but I'll take your word for it, Hunter Iggy, and it sounds like a good thing, so I'll agree with you there. The Ghost of Star Wars Past. Thank you. All right. Time for animation. Oh, we're not done yet. So we got Walt Disney Animation Studios. So I'm guessing this is where the Hex part comes in. Yeah. So still ongoing here. D23. This was supposed to be like a 2-hour thing. So they're clearly running way past that. Now, of course, they're on the West Coast, so it's not like 1 a.m. over there. Where here it's like getting there. But I mean, hey, we got the folks. Here's another look at the cast of the X-Men. A better look. Kevin Feige, of course, you know, like my stuff, sort of, you know, because they're people, but but you know, Kevin Feige just having one hell of a couple of months here. So yeah. Any other thoughts from you guys? I was just reacting to this stuff live. Like now we're just kind of going back. This is one of the images from Gato. So this is the Disney account posting it now, which it looks nice. It looks nice. I like the animation style. RDJ and Chris Evans back at it again. You know, older than ever before. I mean, God, they made Steve Rogers look so effing old in the movie. Holy cow. Holy cow. But I mean, hey, Adam Driver just joined the MCU, so I'm into it. I like it. I like it. Any other updates? I mean, I don't know if you guys want to stick around for the Disney animation stuff. I'm not as interested in it. I mean, but I suppose they're announcing more things. So this is a long presentation. So okay, here's a look. This is the official cast for the X-Men. Christopher Abbott as Professor X, Kit Connor as Cyclops, Sadie Sink as Jean Grey, Indy Navarrete as Rogue, Adam Driver as Mr. Sinister, Maya Boyd as Storm. Did anybody talk about Maya Boyd being Storm? Was that like a rumored name, or is that completely out of left field? I forget if we ever talked about that. Will Adam Driver finally get a good movie? I mean, he's got a bunch of good movies. Haven't you seen his other stuff, like the the Marriage Story? I don't know if that's the best thing he's done, but like it was good. Liz will literally make a bed and sleep on his square chest, big chested, shirtless version of Kylo Ren, you know. So I'm sure she loved it. I like the look of Starfighter. I like this. This is big screen Star Wars stuff. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, I think Starfighter could revive the franchise much more so than Mando and Grogu could. Whatever Ryan Gosling is wearing there looks fantastic too. What is that? Is that a Star Wars? That is a Star Wars jacket. Okay. Yeah. There you go. Cool. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we got the full cast of X-Men. Nathaniel Milbury, that's Mr. Sinister. So you got Aurora Monroe Storm, Emma Frost. We talked about all these. Scott Summers, Charles Xavier. Man, it's gonna be hard to like adjust to not it being Patrick Stewart or James McAvoy as Professor X. More so Sir Patrick Stewart. Kaylee Ordessa was a better choice for Rogue. Indy herself said she wanted to be Mystique. That's true, but she was. I have a feeling the way she talked about it, she was kind of trying to throw us off the scent. Would have liked her to be Mystique. I mean, Mystique not being there because they don't have Magneto also makes sense, right? So, yeah, left field. I mean, I don't remember anybody talking about Maya Boyd as Storm, so that's completely out of left field. I mean, she's also probably the least experienced actor in terms of like having a portfolio and other stuff that at least people are aware of. And yeah, I mean, we thought it would be Black Panther 3. There was a rumor that they would announce her for I mean, there's no reason she can't show up in Black Panther 3 because she would have been introduced like a couple of movies before earlier in the same year. So there's no reason why she couldn't be there. The Black Klansman was a good movie with her. Steven saying, did you see the Grace Randolph tweet about X-Men movie? It says giving Supergirl Birds of Prey vibes. I don't believe... they haven't even started filming it. Like, what? What? Calm down. Calm down, Grace Randolph. But hey, Zootopia 3. We got Zootopia 3.
Alright, we done talking about fucking Star Wars. Zootopia 3.
Yeah.
Yay.
I mean, yeah, we moved on to talking about Disney animation. So they announced Zootopia 3. The cast, that looks nice. I'm glad that they're like, you know what? We waited too long for the sequel, and now we're just gonna fast track our way to the third movie because how big Zootopia 2 was. It became the highest grossing animated movie of all time. That actually just now Spider-Man Brand New Day beat Zootopia 2's run at the box office. So Nick, Judy, Gary are all back for Zootopia 3. So yeah, bringing the host of the panel back on stage for that, Ki Hu Kwan. I wonder if they gave us a release date for Zootopia 3? Somebody let me know in the chat. Did they just announce a new original movie called Clay? That's interesting. I wonder what that's about.
Leeching on DC's goodwill of Clayface.
Daniel Rickman included this in his lineup that they were going to talk about this.
Yeah.
So this isn't a surprise necessarily, but I don't know much about the movie, like in terms of what it actually is. But there's some art, some concept art. Looks nice. Looks very colorful. I mean, Disney animation doesn't miss very often. What is that thing? Looks cute though. All right. Let's see. Somebody else can enlighten us. That's for Liz. We're gonna move past that. The X-Men cast reveal video. I'll see if I can put that on for a second. But yeah, Walt Disney CCO, Chief Creative Officer Jared Bush, came on stage to announce all this stuff. It looks like that's gonna wrap things up. Okay, so the Walt Disney Animation stuff. It makes sense, genre. This D23 is Disney. Walt Disney Animation is really, when it comes down to it, that's you know, that's the OG of Walt. That's the OG Disney. So it makes sense that they're ending it the night with that. I'm gonna see if I can put this clip on. I'm gonna mute myself.
Okay.
Let's listen to the.
May 5th, 2028.
We need some more of the cast.
Yes, now this is not all the cast, and this is we just cast them and they've just met backstage for the very first time. Please welcome Cyclops, Kit Connor. Professor Charles Xavier, Christopher Abbott. Playing Emma Frost, Samara Weaving. As Rogue, Indy Neverend. And I'm very proud to introduce as Storm, Maya Boyd. There was also
Okay, so John, basically he did say this is not the entire cast. You
no, I didn't
that,
think
right?
so. Like that's not enough people.
So
Like-
that must mean. I mean, now I'm not saying like. I mean, obviously there's gonna be
So
other
it's
supporting
essentially
characters.
kind of sort of what was it Daniel Rickman that said it, where it was essentially, oh, they're not going to announce anything.
I guess they just
because
went
they're
with
still
what they
dotting
had.
I's and
Yeah.
crossing T's for contracts. So that might be the case for the rest of the cast. But they're like,
Right.
we've done the contracts for these, obviously Sadie Sink, and for Kit Connor, Emma Frost, Kit
2028,
Connor,
another.
Samara
yeah.
Weaving, Indy Navarrete, and Maya Boyd. They've dotted the I's, crossed the T's for those, but I would imagine that they're also going to bring in Beast. That's the other big one. I know Charles Melton. Who knows if that was the case? They're probably getting somebody else now. I would imagine, if I were to take a guess,
Jubilee,
that
Gambit,
if I don't know about that. Jubilee's kind of fucking a really useless X-Men. But I would say, like, okay, so if I were to take a guess, because the thing is, Angel is not a very popular character, so they're probably not going to go with him. I would say Storm is probably going to replace Angel. You know, Angel is like white bread, trust fund white boy, so it's like, all right, get rid of him. We need diversity on this shit. Get Storm in here. And then they
I'm okay
might
with that.
include Iceman, just because that might be brownie points for the gay crowd, even though gay people hate Iceman after they retroactively made him gay for no good reason, and then made him into a harmful gay stereotype. So they might like do something like that for him.
Nightcrawler, maybe.
So Maybe
Magneto we've
Nightcrawler,
thought
but the thing
about.
is, I don't trust them enough. Like, they're including Alan Cumming, yes, in Doomsday, but that's like, okay, like, he didn't get another chance, so we're gonna include him again in Doomsday, but, like, he's a heavily Catholic character. I can't imagine that they would do
Yeah.
that.
Well, but they've been doing Daredevil, but I mean, Daredevil is a TV show, so I suppose you can kind of like do that in a more of a bubble, sort of.
Yeah.
But your fake was saying, aren't Jubilee, Iceman, and Gambit like Gen 2 characters? So maybe that's why. Maybe they just saved them for down the road. So,
I honestly, Jeff the Landshark, I would, yes.
DC Mac Aquaman straight for the movies now. Okay.
What?
By the way, the concept.
Aquaman is
by the way,
straight. What
Kieran,
the fuck are you talking about? Unless he's
I
like
don't know.
bi
I don't
in the
know.
comics, and I didn't know that.
Kieran Culkin is going to be voicing Flip in the movie Clay, which is interesting. And also, Clay is apparently dated for 2028 as well. So Disney's really, again, like I'm losing count of the number of movies, and especially the animated stuff. Like Disney's got like a huge slate of 2028 movies that they just announced today, and a lot of them are these big franchises, but also like, you know, you got original movie like Clay. So if I feel like they announced like 4 or 5 animated movies for 2028 alone, including like Ice Age and stuff, and I forget if the Simpsons one is 2028 as well. So, but yeah, and then you got Haley Steinfeld coming out to discuss Hexed. So like, it might be that because Hexed is the next one up, that's the movie that's coming out the soonest. That this is what they're kind of wrap things up with. So that's cool. Nice. All right. So let me see what else there is. Starfighter, they talked about that. Ryan Gosling was there, John. I don't know if you missed that.
No, I saw.
But yeah, so there we go. What else do we have here? Walton Goggins. I heard about this. Walton Goggins is has joined the cast of Hexed. So there you go. Walton Goggins.
I mean, I still won't watch
Haley
it, but sure.
Cool. I mean, again, that's your Jean Grey. I think she looks the part. So cool. What is Hexed about? Do you know what Hexed is about?
It's like essentially Halloween Town and the Owl House, and that's kind of the movie. It's like that vibe.
Okay. Are you excited about Zootopia 3? Do you think it's too soon?
Yeah. I mean, I liked the second one. It was surprisingly good. So, yeah. Good stuff.
I hear you. I love the first Zootopia. I mean, I haven't actually been able to see the second one yet. I forget. Somebody tell me if Zootopia 3 is 2028 as well. Is that another 2028?
Yeah, I would assume so. Or 2029.
They've announced so many things, dude. Like, I swear, like, I don't know. Somebody must be keeping count, right? Like, the amount of stuff they've announced for 2028 for this, from just tonight's event, is kind of insane. So you got Haley Steinfeld here. There you go. There's Walter Goggins. So that's Jodie Foster, right? And then who am I missing on the right there? Who's behind her?
Looks like Pete Holmes 20 years from now.
Is that the dude who was like the Hail Hydra senator in The Winter Soldier? I'm forgetting his name.
I don't think so.
He was in Iron Man 2, like the guy who's on the Senate committee. They are doing 3 movies in 2028, but I don't know if that's going to be a regular thing. So maybe 2, 3 kind of thing. DCU Daily is coming up next. Trust me, that's the next thing up. So sorry for the delay. They're basically done with this. D23 finally. So it's yeah. I'm sorry it's taken so long, but tonight was a big D23 night. So we got some banger stuff for DC too. There's gonna be so much aura farming on DC. Oh, Frozen 3, John. We're not done yet. The one more thing.
Great.
Frozen 3.
Nobody cares.
Are you sure? The last one made like $1 billion. Kristen Bell and Idina Menzel are on stage to discuss Frozen 3. Okay. Wow. They're basically like almost 3 hours into this, John, and this was meant to be a 2-hour long thing. So I guess Marvel wasn't the main event after all. I mean, Marvel, then they did Star Wars, and then they did all this stuff. While we wrap this up, the D23 stuff, John, what is your favorite announcements of the night? If you were to give me like, let's say, and you guys let us know in the chat. Like
The most
what are your, like,
excited
5
was
best
when I
things?
thought somebody was
Yeah.
announcing Sky University, and then that turned out to be
Thank you
fake
for
by
your-
some asshole, and that was probably the most excited I got. So
Did I really throw you off? Because I didn't mean to like hang on that for too long. I was like, what? It kind of shocked me for a second until I read it. Yeah, Indy Navret is Rogue. Yeah, a lot of people are happy about this. A lot of people are happy about this. I'll just let that sit there for a second. There you go, John.
there's the
the shot
right there.
There's the shot. Right there.
Now we'll zoom into this. Wait, when is when? So wait, did we find out when Zootopia 3 is coming out? Because I will say that's probably the most exciting.
I don't know. I mean, somebody tell. I don't know. I'm trying to find a date for this. They just gave us a concept art for Frozen 3, which looks nice. The Frozen movies have always visually been spectacles, so no doubt about that. Frozen 3. Oh, November 2027. Okay, so Frozen 3 is November 2027. So that's Frozen 3.
Yeah.
Apparently Idina Menzel was singing on stage. Okay, I suppose. That's cool. Frozen 3, Hex. Zootopia 3 though. I don't know if we got a date for Zootopia 3. Somebody tell me. Maybe Manos Time. Did you find out? Adam Driver is Mr. Sinister. Yeah, we did talk about that. So that's Caleb's favorite.
Indy can fucking pull off the goddamn accent. Come on now. Well, because like the problem is, like, a lot of these fucking scoopers, Jeff Snyder, fucking be like, oh yeah, Kaylee Spaney, she's the one, she's 100% gonna be like the character, blah blah blah, and then they take that as, oh, it's official. When even though it was just some random, it wasn't like, Variety, Deadline, Hollywood Reporter that was like, oh, Samara Weaving is cast, Kit Connor is like pretty much there. It was, and that was like trustworthy. It was just some fucking random asshole being like, oh yeah, Kaylee Spaney, she's the fucking one that's gonna be in this movie, and then everyone took that as gospel, and so they're like, what do you mean? It's like, yeah, because you fucking took your source from a scooper who doesn't fucking know shit half the time.
Yeah. Interesting stuff. I think Indy Navret is going to do great. So we don't have a date yet. So yeah, thank you, Minus Time, for the assist. It looks like maybe 2029. They didn't really announce a date. I mean, I would imagine the amount of movies they have tacked on for 2028. Like, maybe we need to wait for, I don't know, like a press release from Disney about everything they announced tonight. But 2028, Disney just gave us like pretty much their entire movie slate for that year. Now, guys, by the way, something we didn't get tonight: Daredevil Born Again. I thought we were for sure gonna get something.
Yeah, you were wrong on that. I was like, nah, I don't think that's gonna happen. You're like, no, it's gonna happen. I'm like, all right.
But it would make sense. They've done it before. But so I appreciate what they're saying here in this tweet though, because I do think this means New York Comic Con is gonna be that spot. Remember, they've done this before, like New York, because it is like a New York based show. So it would make sense that they would like hold off on stuff for Daredevil Born Again and like that be like the big thing there. Remember, I think the year that Creature Commandos was at New York Comic Con, they also had Daredevil Born Again do a big thing. So I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. Yeah, I mean, Kaylee Spaney, I'm sure will end up in some role. Remember, they also announced that this is not everybody. So maybe she's got picked for something else instead. Maybe. It looks like we got a sneak peek at a new song from Idina Menzel for Frozen 3.
Adele Gazine.
The Avengers. What?
You don't remember? Oh my god, you don't remember that? Where it was like fucking John Travolta mispronounced Idina Menzel and called her Adele Gazine or whatever the fuck.
Oh, right, I did. Okay. Well, Enterprising thought that the Avengers Doomsday tease trailer was peak. I totally agree with you. That was
honestly,
much
Vision
better
Quest
trailer.
was probably the best part of tonight. I would say that was probably the most peak thing.
Yeah. Gravity Falls season 3 is not gonna be a
Gravity
thing.
Falls
Sorry,
ended,
man.
bro. Like, we don't
Nobody
need
wants
another
that
fucking
shit.
season of that show. Unlike, Dan Povenmire, Alex Hirsch isn't fucking bringing that shit back. Like, no offense to Dan Povenmire. I'm sure Phineas and Ferb, the new one, is still great. But what the fuck is that?
That's missing.
Is that like transgender fucking, Josh Gad, whatever the fuck
No,
Olaf?
no. This is gonna be Olaf's love interest in Frozen 3, John.
Of course they're introducing a fucking love interest.
When you get to the third movie, you gotta do something, and
it's either time travel or unnecessary love interest. Take your pick.
Remember when like the chipmunks, they got the female chipmunks? It's like that.
Well, to be fair, the Chipettes have been a thing with the chipmunks for a long time, so.
But I'm just saying, like, they didn't approach it till like was the third movie, and then they made a like TV show out of it. On Nickelodeon, I think there was for a while.
Olaf needs to get his shit rocked. Fuck Olaf. Fuck Josh Gad.
Shit rocked. Well, I'm sure his love interest would like to do that for him.
Don't say that. Well, he's gonna need to use his carrot for something, right? Anyway,
dude. Okay, so I just thought of something. If Frozen 3 is coming out in 2029, we would have already seen the Shrek 5, right? And there was like a scene that was parodying Olaf. What was it? Wanna Date a Snowman?
No, I thought Frozen was coming out this next year, 2027.
2027, right? So I'm like, we would have seen Shrek 5 and maybe even like the Donkey spin-off by then. So yes, I love it. I mean, Frozen 2 was a bit of a letdown compared to that is Olaf's love interest, Caleb. Alec Hirsch should stop with the fucking books and just make a season 3 or sequel series. He clearly doesn't want to put down the IP. Yeah. What is the snowman getting a love interest before Elsa gets a husband? I mean, why? I don't know. That's a good question.
Well, to be fair, on the second one, wasn't it implied that she was gay? So like, she's probably gonna get a wife if that were the case.
I'm okay with that too. That is the case. Looks like love is in the air in Frozen 3, John. There you go. The happy couple.
Josh Gad doesn't deserve happiness. Fuck that guy.
What do you have against Josh Gad? Wait, what
Josh
do you
Gad
have against
deserves
Josh
to be
Gad?
fucking shit into the doorman dimension. Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, that already happened, right? Like, and since
I wish that would happen
Wonder
in
Man
this
to keep him
world.
away.
Fuck Josh Gad. He's a bitch.
I love that the internet is on fire about the whole Indian Alvarez thing. So this is the character is going to be, oh wait, Anna and Kristoff. Never mind. So we got a first look at Anna and Kristoff. Can't really tell. Like, do you see them in the shot? I don't see them in the shot. But okay, cool. All right. Is this it? Are they gonna keep going? What else is there left, Disney? God, like, John, compared to San Diego Comic-Con, though, do you agree that Marvel did a better job here, or do you think what they did at San Diego Comic-Con was better?
No, there was more shit here, I think. I don't even remember what happened at Comic-Con.
Well, they announced Ghost Rider.
Yeah, no, that was cool. They announced David Johnson. That's cool too.
They did Black Panther. They gave us they showed the Hall H fans the trailer for Doomsday that now everybody else gets to see.
List of people you don't like. Tom King is at the top of that fucking list. Nobody should like Jared Leto because he's a cult leader, a groomer, and possibly a pedophile. So fuck him. Pretty much any pedophiles on there, like Roman Polanski, Luc Besson. Any one of those fuckers, is on there. Josh Gad, he has a punchable face, and I don't like it.
Hey John, don't you love it that Josh Gad was actually singing a new Olaf love story song on stage?
Gross.
Speaking
I
of
hope
Josh Gad.
The only reason I should like summer is so when Olaf melts.
You would have loved this, right? You'd have loved this. You got Anna and Elsa on stage.
I mean, the fucking first movie's overrated. So,
you want to build a snowman, John?
I don't give a fuck about
do you want to build a
sequel,
snowman? So. Yeah, I love how like Eric Watts just signed off half an hour ago. He's like, "We did Marvel, I'm gone." Meanwhile, Drew Smith is still there. I'm actually kind of curious what this sounds like.
Can we please just move on to DC? Like, I hate Tom King and I hate lanterns, but like, I just want to move on to DC right now.
Okay, all right. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, one last sweep and then we'll wrap it up. I think this is it. I want to say this is it. I don't think there's anything else that's happening. I'm sure Maya Boyd's social media is blowing up right now. She's getting a lot of follows. Kevin Feige literally said introducing, Maya Boyd. So she's really she's really like somebody that was very much unknown. And the fact that they kind of snuck it under the bridge for all of us. So yeah, I'm sure Idina Menzel and Kristen Bell sounded a lot better than Josh Gad, whatever the hell Josh Gad was singing. Do you want to make another bland Frozen movie? Oh, apparently they are. So I hope Prince Hans comes back. Yeah. Overrated, John. Kids watch movies. Are kids overrated? I like Lanterns. I'm hyped. I don't know if John is gonna let it go, but we are gonna let go of D23.
I don't hate Lanterns. I just don't like what they're aiming for right now, but we'll see.
All right, I think that's it for D23. Let us know what you guys thought was, the good, bad, and the ugly of it all.
The ugly?
Yeah.
Josh Gad.
I think my favorite parts of it were my favorite parts of D23 were the Vision Quest trailer, the Avengers Doomsday trailer, and the X-Men cast. All Marvel things, but yes, I think those were the things that most people were there for, and that was good. I thought D23 did a better job than at San Diego Comic-Con this year. So, yeah, and on that lovely note, let's get blessed up in this bitch.
It's another project that's been blessed from the beginning.
There's the shot, right there. That.
Okay, we don't need to see
right there.
Hey, buddy, eyes up here.
Now you want to get nuts?
Let's get nuts.
Here we go.
Victory mine. Ask me how am I doing? I'm telling you, really, I'm doing sublime. I never wait in the stewardess line. I just go do it. I'm moving my time. Really had nothing to do with it. How am I moving? I'm moving like you want to shine. Follow my lead. Don't listen to lies. I had to put me all in the line. That's why I know that victory's mine.
I prefer Jared Leto.
Hunka hunka.
Hey, all right, welcome on in to another episode of DCU Daily. If you stuck around with all the D23 coverage, then thank you for sticking around, because now it's time to talk DC. And we have some fun stuff on today. We're going to get into all the Lanterns reviews. We're going to obviously keep it spoiler-free. It looks like a lot of the critics got the first 4 episodes, so we have some of that to talk about. The the green carpet premiere, we should say, looked great. And no AI stories today, but the blue light of hope has been lit. We did talk about the AI stuff yesterday. Hello M2G, hello Jalen.
We have nothing for you to jerk off to today, Jalen. Sorry though.
Yeah,
just land.
You missed the Samara Weaving as Emma Frost part. Go look her up. But she was wearing something great tonight. But we're past that part of the show now. So
I love how Indy Neveready has one fucking movie, popular movie under her belt, and then Marvel was let's sweep her up,
let's get her. They want all the Gen Zers, right? This is it. She's the star of the moment. So it's a timing, timing is a key thing. Funny how things work out that way in Hollywood, right? So there's in a different timeline, maybe things could have worked out very differently. But did critics get 7 of the 8 episodes? Okay, I thought it was just the first 4. I really thought it was the first 4. Okay, I don't know who confirmed that. That's great if they did. Obviously, something big happens at the end that Tom King has hinted at that might be controversial, so they're saving that up. So, hey, Harold, Enterprising saying, actually, I heard the critics saw 7. Okay, so if 2 of you guys are saying it, then I'll believe you. I know we did a story a while ago that the first 4 episodes were sent out. So if it's 7 out of 8, then there's something clearly hiding in the finale, John, that they don't want to give away, which Tom King has already hinted at might be controversial. So. I think both DC and Marvel won.
Can't wait to see how he ruins shit. And it's it's okay. No, it's not okay. Shut the fuck up, Tom.
Okay, so Manos Time kind of clarifying the amount of episodes they shared with the public made no sense. A lot just got the first, some got the first 4, and few got the first 7. No one saw the last one. Right. So this is again Warner Brothers trying to engineer sentiment and trying to shape the narrative, which is I guess that's what PR is there for and marketing. But
casting.
I think the X-Men movies also. I'm gonna give it an A casting as well because I think
I'm just happy they didn't cast Cooper Hoffman. Now the man is actually gonna have a career. Congratulations, buddy.
Yeah, yep. It was a great event. What a D23, Sanju. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please hit the like button while you're here. We really appreciate it. It helps get the episode out in front of more eyeballs. And also, if you hit the hype thing, whatever you see the hype button, that also helps with the community. So, yeah. I think an A score is pretty good.
We'll see how the movie is, and we'll see how they do. But in terms of casting, I like Christopher Abbott. I think, God, thank fucking Christ it's not Bill Skarsgård or Tom Pelfrey. But we have that. Indy Navarrette's great. Kit Connor, for what little I've seen of him, is good. Samara Weaving is fucking amazing. I don't know anything about Maya Boyd, but that's good. Theater actress. She hasn't done anything,
big question
so
mark, but
that's good.
Like the upside is huge there, right? So yeah.
And then Adam Driver. They finally got Adam Driver, and they're like, dude, we'll give you all the fucking money. We'll let you do what you want, and just please, for the love of God, fucking come into Marvel. He's like, all right, fine.
Yep. All right. And on that lovely note, John, let's get into the DC quickest. Let me put that banner up. Let's dive into it. It was, when we started off the show today, the 60th birthday of Con O'Neill.
Yep.
From the Batman. I don't know if he's back for the Batman
Happy
part
birthday
2,
from all of us to you. I don't know the rest of the goddamn fucking song.
And we move on to the next quick hit, John.
But Aman Vellani saw Supergirl, and she was kind of skirting around talking about it, but you know,
yeah, she was like,
which is funny because I follow her on Letterboxd, and she what was funny, she watched the movie but didn't give a rating for it, so it's clear that she was like, because she talks about it in this clip, she's like, I love the comic. Yeah. And so the movie just doesn't quite get there, but she was trying to be so nice about it, but as honest as she can. So it was clearly it just wasn't there. I have to compare it to the comic, even though it's nothing like the comic. So she was being as honest as she could, and I respect that. She was she's like, I just don't think it worked. And good for her. She's honest.
Yeah. Yep. Fair enough.
Aman Vellani is fucking based. Even though I don't agree with her on this take, I don't agree with her on this comic being good, but I still respect her as, even though I'm not a big Miss Marvel fan or anything, but she's clearly a fan. God knows she probably has more comic book knowledge than 95% of the actual people cast in these movies. So I respect that. I respect that she's being as honest as she can while also trying to be nice about it. So major respect there. So
yeah. I mean, hey, she's
come on,
young, and she's got a long career. Maybe she can join the DCU down the road.
Robert Downey Jr. said you need a master's degree to understand The Dark Knight, and Jason Momoa wrote "fuck Marvel" on a kid's autograph. So it's these guys have given beef before. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, it didn't totally screw it. We're gonna get into Lantern soon, so and there is hope. There is hope. Get on the Blue Lantern rings and hope, baby. But yeah. So that's all she had to say about that. And then in regards to Coyote versus Acme, which James Gunn he produced and co-wrote the story. The reviews are in for Coyote vs. Acme. We've been talking about it for the past couple days. He's so happy for the director and the cast and crew of Coyote vs. Acme. Going to be in the theaters August 28th. And so, of course, I mean, the movie he produced and the movie he co-wrote the story of course, he's happy that it's getting of course, he's happy it's getting goodwill right now. So that's good. So yeah, cool. Great. Awesome. Yes, The Dark Knight is an intellectual movie. Believe in St. Walker, guys. Dang it, Zaz. Yeah, it's okay. Then finally, ew, gross. We go from greatness to shit, and we got Zack Snyder.
God, build your wings on the way down. Ben and I on the set of BVS. I don't understand the first part of that, but sure. Ben Affleck looks so much younger though, right? I mean,
yeah, this is before he, after fucking marrying fucking J-Lo for fucking 2 seconds, he aged like a goddamn president. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, J-Lo will do that to any man. Just look at A-Rod. That dude aged like 40 years while being married to that bitch.
Yep. You ain't wrong about that. I mean, obviously both of those.
I
guys
love,
have had
and I
other
just love how
problems.
J-Lo was like, every
be
man
fair.
is useless under the age of 35. It's like, bitch, you collect engagement rings like you're Thanos. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I mean, don't say poor Affleck. He cheated on his wife, so frankly, he can go fuck himself. But like,
I was like, again, I don't get it.
karma.
Like, I don't. Is Jennifer Garner like? If I again, I mean, we were talking about like,
I'll gladly take
Saoirse
Jennifer Garner
Ronan.
over. I'm not a big Jennifer Garner fan, but I'll take her over J-Lo.
Right, but like you talking about power couples like Saoirse Ronan and Jack Lowden, Ryan Gosling and Eva Mendes. I'm like Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner. Some people just don't like a good thing, And yeah, that's Well, build your wings on the way down is probably from the Ray Bradbury quote. You're gonna miss life. You gotta jump off a cliff all the time and build your wings on the way down. Oh, okay.
Because he's an intellectual, Dan. He quotes Ray Bradbury to show he's actually smart, even though he really isn't.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. Ben Affleck did.
Ben Affleck did.
He's literally just his character from Gone Girl. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But to be fair, Amy Dunn wasn't a sweet thing either, so there's that too.
Well, we move on from the quickest, John, to the Batman Part 2. We have a few updates from the movie that's still filming, so let's move on.
Speaking of lucky people, Colin Jost definitely is a lucky man. After Ryan Reynolds fumbled that bag, and went on to marry cancerous Blake Lively. So they
well, actually, you know what? That's not. I mean, I guess he ended up in a decent spot. I don't know. Well, I suppose. Well, it depends.
I don't know what the whole thing with fucking Justin Baldoni or whatever the fuck. Who knows?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know about that.
Who knows?
Exactly.
Batman Part 2, Scarlett Johansson as Poison Ivy. Rumors pick up steam. Production designer shares cryptic photos.
Great fan art, by the way.
The post claim, this is DCU leaks, by the way. The post claim that Johansson will play a serial killer obsessed with plants who uses toxins to carry out her crimes, which is ironically more of a Black Widow than Black Widow is in the MCU. There you go. But her main target is Dance's character, the leader of a secret organization made up of the most powerful figures in the city. Court of Owls, no doubt. During this week's episode of the Hot Mic with Jeff Snyder, another Snyder that's ruining DC, said he also heard that Johansson will play Poison Ivy. He also speculates that the recent news that DC Studios / HBO have decided not to move forward with a solo series featuring the villain may not be entirely accurate. Snyder also believes that the Court of Owls will be introduced in the movie. So
remember, John, Batman, he's not vengeance anymore. He's hope.
Yes.
And there's also potentially hope for the Poison Ivy show.
DC, this is the 16th time in the past 2 years where you had fucking Batman becoming the hope for Gotham. It's like, we get it. We're good.
But
just have him be hope and you're fine. You don't have to have him keep learning this fucking lesson 15 times. Jesus Christ.
Oh. But speaking of the Batman Part 2 set photos, I mean, they already have a lot of the production vehicles parked up there. They're dressed for the snow. But they're also covering up some murals where they're going to be filming on that bridge if you go to the next thing. And it looks like...
Any Joffrey Wrong and Foxy English?
Well, not today. But it does look like
Caleb.
The city council has confirmed that the production will cover all costs of reinstatement. And the artists will be paid to repaint those murals once filming is done, which is, I think, something that Fiona would appreciate because she's done the art walk in Glasgow, and there's a lot of good work. I mean, some of it here that's going to get covered up, but then also, I guess the artists are going to get paid to just redo it again, which is just great. I mean, good for the artists.
Yeah, it's more for it's unlike that guy in what was it, Dallas, that got his mural that was up for 27 years by FIFA.
But FIFA are douchebags, so I'm like, what else do you expect from FIFA?
Are cunts. We know this. FIFA sucks. But everyone was fucking pissed because they didn't contact the artist. They contacted the building owner, and the building owner said it was fine. And so and that dude was fucking pissed, and he was trying to sue them. I don't think it's gonna go through. I don't think he has a case, but plus it's FIFA. So FIFA. Yep. God, fuck FIFA, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I hope Gianni Infantino does not get voted for the next presidential cycle. But okay, well, good for them. I mean, this again, they're going to be filming in a few days' time. So this time next week, we will be talking about the set photos. There's a Batmobile car chase that's going to be shot starting early next week. So we'll get set photos for that.
Yeah,
there's your
Jeff
boy
Snyder
again.
saying definitely. All right.
Well, John, but the evidence is there between the set photos and everybody's saying they've already seen extras with Owl Mask. There's supposedly a ballroom scene.
Mhm.
I mean, the first movie blatantly hints at the Court of Owls, like in that when they go to that decrepit building or whatever. And there's a video on a projector. You get to see that. As
No,
they're
I
going
know.
through.
It's just like
So,
I hate Jeff Snyder so much. I don't want him to be right about anything. I don't want to fuel his ego
I'm
with
just saying,
his
though,
fucking yellow tank top.
He's just getting a tap in here in football terms. Like, this is not really like, oh no, Jeff Snyder, nobody saw this coming. He's like more just like, oh, by the way, you know, the thing that everybody's been talking about is most likely true. So like, it's like, okay, Jeff, thank you, Miss Captain Obvious. John, now it's time for the main event of the show. We gotta talk about Lanterns. The reviews are out. Depending on which critic you are, you saw the first episode, the first 4, or the first 7. Nobody got the last one. But the review embargo dropped. Yesterday was the premiere, so we'll go into that later. But let's start with the reviews. You want to walk us through this? The last I checked, it was 89% on Rotten Tomatoes, but it is certified fresh. So let's talk about what the people or what the critics are saying about the show.
Well, this one said, you know, it's at 91, but as you
it
said,
was at 91, but then it dropped a little bit later. I think one of you guys in the chat.
That's miles ahead of the 25% awarded to Green Lantern in 2011. Well, we'll see which one is actually the good one on top. But in terms of DCU Lanterns, comes in below Creature Commandos, Peacemaker Season 2, but above Superman and Supergirl. Many critics have yet to receive more than just the pilot, so this score will likely evolve in the coming weeks. However, it's unlikely to slip too far below its current spot. As for the reviews, they're largely very positive. There are some complaints tonally. It seems this dark and gritty take on Green Lantern wasn't for everyone, but those are largely drowned out by the praise of Kyle Chandler and Aaron Pierre. Even in its uneven moments, the stars shine, from The Hollywood Reporter, with Rolling Stone adding, yes, things still do get blowed up real good and real green. They just tend to do so on terra firma with far more human stakes than usual. Empire said the grounded and gritty approach pays dividends for Lanterns, which gives the DCU a much needed win. Lanterns is a captivating murder mystery that prides itself on relentless pacing and masterful character work from Kyle Chandler's Hal Jordan and Aaron Pierre's Jon Stewart to ensure DC superhero rivals will turn green with envy. Actually, that's wrong, because it's orange is the color of envy, but obviously the people watching this and praising this don't know a thing about Green Lanterns or the Lantern spectrum at all, so, you know, that's par for the course. The series is fresh enough in its details and execution and strong enough in its writing and so well performed that it feels quite original. Kyle Chandler's having a rip-roaring time as sardonic Hal Jordan, and until Jon Stewart is allowed to loosen up a bit, he carries the series on his shoulders. Lanterns is almost entirely about the dark night of the superhero's soul. There must be a happy medium between Ryan Reynolds wearing a CGI onesie and Kyle Chandler dropping F-bombs every other word, and taking something seriously doesn't require pretending it isn't fantastical. At turns sour and embittered, other times bemused, Lantern simply refuses to have much fun. It is a success, incredibly watchable even through its flaws, and nearly heroic in its hits. As we all know, it's not a one-to-one adaptation, as these things rarely are, but it seems to be getting positive reviews, and even if I don't inevitably like it, I'm glad it's getting positive reviews, because the DCU really needs a win. Yes, orange, because orange is the color of envy, isn't it? Whatever. Anyway, Brown Lantern Corps, blowed up, restate that statement, but you know. Did I fuck up my wording?
Hello, more cat now.
Honestly, I probably fucked up my wording. That's okay. I'm tired. This is fucking 1:30 in the morning.
I know.
Fucking tired, bro. I think I fucked up my wording. Anyway, I tried to curb stomp these guys, and it just didn't work. Oh well, it's fine. Anyway, whatever.
It's casual fight crime day. It is, by the way. Okay, I'm gonna switch over just quick, John. The current Rotten Tomato score is 90%.
Yep.
So we're back. I'm good. I'm
we
good.
Suck. We're back. We suck. We're back. We suck. We're back.
Like, Ferrari and F1 or the Lakers and the NBA.
It is greed. I for some reason in my fucked up tired mind, I thought envy was greed. I'm dumb. It's fine. I'm tired. I don't want to fucking talk about lanterns, but I have to because here we are. So, it's fine.
Well,
it's fine.
Here's the thing. The Lantern show, majority of the reviews are out. I don't expect too many more to be added on here, but like it's certified fresh is going to likely sit somewhere in the high 80s to low 90s, right? I don't think that's changing. It's got 40 reviews right now, so I wouldn't expect that to go up by like 100. Like for movies, you would get that. For TV shows, I think 40 is on the high end. I wouldn't expect even that much. But yeah, grounded writing.
No, we don't. You weren't here at the beginning, boyo. Being a DC fan shaved years off my life. Honestly, same.
Yeah.
I probably lost most of my hair because of being a DC fan. Yeah, they do. It's per season they don't, but the whole show does. Like right here. This is for the.
No. It's the opposite. This is the opposite.
It is. Okay, it is the opposite. Okay, for some reason I thought it was. Again,
so season 1 is 90% certified fresh. Right now the score for the whole series is also the same, but the certified fresh stamp is specifically for season 1. And by the way, Caleb, yeah, you weren't here at the beginning of the show. We did say because of the D23 stuff today, we're gonna skip Fancast Friday. We'll figure out what day to do it at. We haven't figured that out yet, so don't worry. Like
we don't know if we're gonna delay it a full week or it's gonna be somewhere.
But yeah, it's just today's. Like, we are 3.5 hours in, and we still got more lanterns.
Well, it looks like Reacher is doing well, so that's good.
Yeah. Silo's at 92, which is very. Ted Lasso's at 90, 95 for Reacher is amazing. Okay. How come they're so low in terms of numbers? What do you mean? What numbers?
Like I think he 40? Means the amount of reviews.
Oh yeah, TV shows are nowhere near as many as movies. With movies, you'll get hundreds. With TV shows, I think 40 is actually a high number. It's just the way it is. Like not as many critics review TV shows. It's just if you go across and watch, look at the other shows on Rotten Tomatoes, you'll find 40 is a decent amount. It might go past 100, but it would be rare. Like it's rare. I think with the peak of Marvel shows on Disney Plus, you might have had that number. But by the way, look. You can be a fan of Marvel and DC. It's just, like I say, rising tide raises all ships. I'm not one of those people who's like, one has to do well for the other one to suck. Or, I'm happy for Marvel as I am for DC. So, did tell John about my question. What question, Hunter? You're going to have to ask it again. I don't know if he saved it. Like, if you have a question for John, just drop it in the chat. Look, people, at this point, out of all the DCU stuff, we've only got Supergirl that spawned. Yeah, let's actually, we have a couple of reviews I wanted to highlight specifically. Do you have those? Let's kind of pull those up. Because obviously the rating is, the aggregate rating on Rotten Tomatoes is 90. But DC Film News put up a review. I don't know if you have that separate. They said 4 episodes in, it never asks you to do universe building homework. It is a murder mystery that trusts its own story completely, and it goes straight into the deepest corners of Green Lantern lore with a perfectly straight face. It finally makes a DCU's creative thesis visible. That to me sounds pretty good. That sounds like a good review, and also going right into the deep end with Lantern lore sounds like a good thing. So there's another.
Damn. Yeah, we talked about it yesterday.
We did talk about the first 5 minutes.
I didn't care for it, but we'll see how it continues on. It's just the first 5 minutes.
Exactly.
It just I just didn't like how it was again, if I was watching
like the first 5 minutes.
Here's the thing, if I knew nothing about Green Lanterns and it wasn't a Green Lantern show, then I probably would have liked it. But, it's supposed to be a Green Lantern show. That's supposed to be Jon Stewart. It doesn't feel like Jon Stewart. It doesn't feel like a Green Lantern show. So, I'm I'll see how I like it if I do. I don't think I will. But again, it's only going to be 1 episode. We'll see how it goes. That is true. So.
Okay, let's go to the next thing because Brandon Davis loved it, apparently.
Brandon Davis is a fucking dick writer for a lot of these people. So
okay, Well, apparently he loved the show. Let's keep going then. Talking more about the reviews and the ratings.
Yeah, and then
Let's take
we
account
talked
of the
about this
DCU where
with the
they
comic
stand.
book movie. This is where everything is ranked so far. Not as accurate right now, but 90, the fucking number is still the same. Like, it's right in between.
Mhm.
It seems like, you know, the TV side is doing really fucking well. You know, the
Well,
side
again,
that
because
doesn't make
TV
money.
there's a smaller sample sizes, so I think usually the
That is
averages
true,
are
that
much
is
higher. Now here's the thing. So Creature Commandos being 95%, I think, is probably an over exaggeration. Peacemaker season 2 94%. Again, you know, cool. And Lanterns now at 90. All three shows have been in the 90s and Rotten Tomatoes. But Superman at 83% got like 6 times as many reviews. So obviously that usually will drag the overall average down a bit. Supergirl 52%. I mean, it's the lowest grossing DC movie since Catwoman. So I'm not surprised. I mean, I'm surprised it's that high.
He was like mid tier. He's like, I thought it was fine. Like,
Yeah.
he was still more positive than most. So
Yeah. But hey, it looks like DC overall is doing quite well. I mean, here we got the audience scores as well, minus for Lanterns because it's not out yet. But the audiences overall, look at that. Even for Supergirl, gave it a 73% popcorn meter, 79 for Creature Commandos, 83 for Peacemaker season 2. Superman, I think, is the one that's a standout, 90% popcorn meter, and we don't have one for Lanterns yet. I think anytime it's below 80, you have to worry a little bit. So there was a slight mixed reaction for Supergirl and Creature Commandos, noticeably so. Peacemaker 83%. I think maybe the later episodes dragged it down a bit. We've talked about this before, but yeah, Rotten Tomatoes is a lot kinder to TV shows, like Caleb said. So 90% though, like that to me is impressive. That means almost universally everybody loves Superman the movie. 2025, not 1978. Although,
well, I mean, you're not wrong. Most people like the
probably
78
also true,
movie too.
but
So.
1978 movie, yeah. But yeah, I mean, look, I think this is good. A good start for Lanterns. Let's see what the audience score looks like this time next week. It's not necessarily going to update on Monday.
I love how
probably
it's like
give it a
Star
days.
Wars, Rogue, Doom. Yeah, nobody's talking about Lanterns.
Pat Mac. Why the fuck is Pat? Anyway, you know what? Fuck you, Pat McAfee. Let's move on. Let's talk about the premiere of the show, John. Let's talk about the aura that Aaron Pierre was farming at the premiere of Lanterns. Like, I got my green on. Like, I'm here. I was also for
I didn't feel like
Independence Day
changing.
for Pakistan,
So.
but like anyway, yeah. Let's talk about the aura farming that Aaron Pierre was doing, pulling up to the Lanterns premiere. Is that a?
I can't tell if that's like a Lamborghini
Lambo
or a Maserati
or a Bugatti. I can't tell. Like somebody like we do have something for this. Look at
McLaren.
It's a McLaren. It's a McLaren. I didn't know they were made green McLarens.
This is probably special. So yeah, there he is.
Yeah, there he is. There's Jon Stewart. You know what, man? I'm like, this is great. I will take it. Like, I will forgive a lot just because this man is, you know, the cast, perfect casting. So yeah, he's summoned a sports car McLaren. Well, that's canon now.
I don't have my.
That's my goat. Yeah,
I'll get it. I'll get it a different.
The
day.
casting is perfect, and I'm starting to like Kyle Chandler more and more. Kyle Chandler's like underrated sense of humor is popping through in this marketing campaign they're doing right now. Let's keep going. We gotta get through more stuff. I think we have a couple of pieces of video with sound, John. I don't know if you have the sound enabled. We could take a look at those later. But yeah, on the green carpet, Kyle Chandler was standing on a little step stool or whatever.
It's like a pink one. You couldn't even get like a fucking like wooden one.
He's like he's highly uncomfortable when Aaron Pierre gets him off of there. No, Jon Stewart's father is not a Green Lantern. Apparently, John talked about this on yesterday's show. I think they're implying that the Guardians kind of told a young Jon Stewart that he's going to eventually become Lantern, so he was getting groomed from an early age, which is an interesting story.
Say it like that.
How else do you want me to say it, John? I know what it sounds like.
Let's say
he's getting trained. Okay, sure. I mean, I guess it depends on where you land with the Guardians and like if they're ultimately good or bad. But there was a question while I pull up the video with sound, John. Hunter Higgy had a question for you about X-Men. Just a quick side.
What do you think Marvel X-Men is retelling the apocalypse with Mr. Sinister? Don't forget in X-Men Legend 2, Mr. Sinister worked with Apocalypse. I don't know what the fuck this is asking. What are you asking?
Oh, I think he was asking if Mr. Sinister is gonna like that storyline is gonna be based on an apocalypse retelling from the comics?
I don't fucking know. I don't know X-Men comics, bro.
All right. Well, sorry about that. I thought John would be able to answer that question better. Let's get back to Lantern stuff, John. More photo stuff from the red carpet or the green carpet. By the way, all of this stuff looks very similar to like the Lanterns experience, the setup at San Diego Comic-Con, like the wood and everything looks.
Well, yeah, because it's supposed to be like farm and shit like that.
Yeah. Cool. All right. I think I have the video, the two videos. So basically on the red carpet, both Aaron Pierre and Kyle Chandler were talking about the show. So let me see if we can put that up here. Let's talk about, or let's listen to Aaron Pierre talk about Lanterns, shall we?
Are you gonna
rock stars with them? Just having the opportunity to be rock stars with them. It's such a joy and it's such a privilege to be able to be in the position that we're in and have these dreams realized. So just to have fun, be grateful, and have a blast. Just having the opportunity to be rock stars with them.
I mean, definitely rock stars. Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks like a rock star there.
He does look like a rock star.
Loudmouth, unfiltered, sticking his foot in his mouth quite often. I think they're those things I brought to the screen personally into Hal.
Okay, so yeah, Kyle Chandler clearly knows that he's only signed up for one season, but yeah, it's a happy day. I was muted because the way the sound is routed, we can play the video but not the. Yeah. All right, John. Let's get back to your side of the aisle. Did you see this behind the scenes featurette?
I caught like a little bit of it, but not the whole thing. But
this
yeah,
was funny because he's like, you think like whenever I say the behind the scenes stuff was great because you could see like these guys don't see eye to eye. There's a scene where well, in this one, Kyle Chandler's talking about how, day one, the chemistry was off the charts and it just really set them up for success after. Now, if you go to the next clip, because they did release an epic TV spot, I thought this was fantastic. Again, the whole Ray's Fearless. We haven't seen that character before. That's like the young mom of Jon Stewart, I think, right? And then you get to see more of his training in the military. He's at the Marines. And yeah, the whole being Ray's Fearless thing. That's an epic shot. I thought this was intense. This was one of my favorite TV spots or trailers of any kind for the show so far. I don't know if you got to check it out, John, but I thought this was fantastic.
Yeah,
like this is the kind of marketing I want.
It Lanterns is the show of all time.
Okay. I love the enthusiasm, John. Let's keep going. Apparently, the young Jon Stewart also got
where he gets the
shirt.
forest poopy green.
That's not even. It practically looks black and white. This whole thing looks.
That looks like it's gray, bro.
It's. Are you afraid? Are you afraid?
But that looks like I don't know if it's like a costume they made or it's like a costume that like you can get in the store because Green Lantern merch. But like straight up, that looks like Jon Stewart's like spandex, but it's with dark green.
Yeah. It's like the Hulk costume that Kamala's dad wears in Miss Marvel. Like, oh, we're going to the Comic-Con. She's like, no, Dad, you're embarrassing me. It's like
I never watched the show.
There was a lot of green in that costume, though. You should watch it. Watch it. What, Miss Marvel? It's a great show. You should watch it. Let's keep going.
I'm watching Wonder Man. Give me that, all right? Jesus Christ.
Look at that.
For everyone who said there's no green in Lanterns, oh my god, one shot with a green bubble. That's crazy, bro.
One shot? Dude, there's been like 20 other shots. Calm down. Saturation and lack of colors, motherfucker. I work as a professional colorist. So I know way
come
more
on,
than you will do in your fucking
Caleb,
life.
even I can't back up with you on that. He probably knows more about saturation than I do.
Get out of here, bro. Anyway, let's keep going. More promotional stuff as we are literally 2 days away from the show now. This was great. Did you listen to this, John? This is like one of the best parts of this is one of the best things I've heard from the show. He's like, every time he says sir, it sounds like a fuck you. And he's like, I didn't say that, sir. Because it's like clearly like he shows up late and he knows John is like not happy about it. Hello, Johnny. He's like every time you say
I'm not
sir,
afraid.
it sounds like fuck you.
I just don't wanna.
Sir is like clearly it sounds like every time he's saying sir is like fuck you. So I like it. If this is gonna be a sign of things to come, I want to see more of this chemistry in the show. But hey, John, if you have HBO Max, which I'm sure you do, this is how you're gonna see the show.
No, I have nothing. I have nothing against Iman Vellani. It's just I'm not. I don't really like that character. Like, no offense to her, I love her a lot. I follow her on Letterboxd. She's based as fuck. But I'm not interested in that character. No offense, like nothing against her. But Iman Vellani based. Love her to death.
I'm late. Great, dude. We have seen like pretty much at this point the 5 minutes and all the scenes they've released, probably like a good 15.
We probably have
minutes
like half the fucking first episode at this point.
Yeah, well, maybe like 15 minutes more or less, but yeah. Man of Time saying one of the biggest compliments I heard about Lanterns, it doesn't feel like James Gunn, which DC needs right now. That's what, that's fair. That's fair. I think that's a good point. We need stuff that's different. Like Nexus Point News was saying, it feels like the DCU's thesis becomes more visible now in terms of what they're building towards. I have only one question. Are you afraid? Yeah, that seems to be a sticking point here, which is fair, right? Like, that's part of the Lanterns lore, so I appreciate that to a certain degree. The extreme contrast is wild. Yeah, true.
Well, it can't get more extreme than a white dude and a black dude.
I suppose, yeah. Two opposite ends of the spectrum? No, that's not how light works. Actually, that is how light works. Never mind.
Well, they're both green. It's not like they're red.
That's true.
Black, yeah.
No, you know, because like white is all colors of visible light and black is the absence of all visible light.
Yeah, so it would be like red and indigo, I guess, would be the two options. I don't know.
Sure. Okay. Well, you know, all colors of the rainbow. The Lanterns don't discriminate. I don't want people desecrating James for the show. I think James Gunn is fine. No, whatever off his back. I'm forgetting the metaphor. The thing about that is, what does that mean for Man of Tomorrow, which is a James Gunn film? Well, okay, so the creators of the show have already said that they wrote Jon Stewart's arc so that wherever they leave him, James Gunn can easily pick it up and then have him be in the movie Man of Tomorrow. So it's not going to affect that. So they're keeping things fairly isolated from that standpoint. So we've talked about that before. Shouldn't be a problem for Jon Stewart showing up in Man of Tomorrow. I said Man of Lanterns. What is that? Man of Time saying, but to defend John, the fact that Lanterns have so many good reviews may mean that they'll continue to do the True Detective route. Yeah, but you know what they do say, like that. One of some of the reviews we read, they talk about they go into the Lanterns role lore pretty hard. So, and they did go cosmic in the show. We have seen some of that in the trailer. It's just a matter of how much did we see, right? So, yeah, I mean, look, they released some more behind the scenes photos. Again, James Hall is directing the episode, this particular episode, which I'm guessing is one of the early ones. It looks like Friday Night Lights, this episode at least. Well, because they are the football, like a youth football.
I mean,
thing,
and Kyle Chandler. So.
Yeah, Kyle Chandler. This is a cool, like, you know, fourth wall break. This is probably like, you know, one of the scenes where they said, oh, no, we're going to try that again. Look, John, there's a little more color this time. It's kind of green. If you know, up the saturation, Caleb, you might see a little bit more of it. It's still very dirty forest green than green, but this, on the other hand, definitely more fluorescent green. I wonder what that laser thing is. Like, what the fuck is that doing in a random shower or whatever room they're? That's not a shower. Whatever,
it looks like
standing.
You know, no, you know what it looks like. It kind of looks like the back of like a butcher shop. Like that's what it kind of,
right.
Like that looks like a.
So what is the red laser thing? Because the red laser
maybe
would
it's an
be
alien
similar
thing.
to like the laser on the sky that then blows up the truck. So good attempt. Same to you, Caleb. Good attempt. But look at this. I like the particle effects. Looks. I mean, you know, you can freeze frame anything and it will not look as impressive if it's based on the motion of the animation. But
he has a name,
which.
Not Black Orb. His name's Aaron Pierre. Come on now. Wow. That's rude.
Doesn't have to just... regarding John's rage for Tom King, it does make this Lantern's reaction more interesting. Well, John, we will be reviewing the first episode.
Well, the thing is, I'm in the minority when it comes to Tom King. Most people like Tom King for whatever fucking reason, so...
I have not read enough of Tom King's work to tell you any different, but I'm sure I'll be more familiar with him after Lanterns and Mr. Miracle. So, again, these photos are mostly from the early episodes. I don't know at which. This might be like when he's going off the cliff and he gets to like put the ring on and immediately think of something to save himself. What was it? Like they actually talked about it at San Diego Comic-Con. A bubble wrap. Yeah, he's like, use your imagination, bro. And he was like, bubble wrap, of course. This is interesting, John. Is that like a little bird? Like
because he's
on
like
one of his shoulders.
Because I keep trying to call him Kyle, but no, it's Hal. Is like try to imagine you'll fly, but he doesn't, and then he makes a construct that's a board,
which is a bird. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, MTG. We're gonna see Guy Gardner, who's now been in pretty much every DC project minus like one. So and Guy can go from Superman. Which, I mean, there's time yet, you know. It's very possible he can make a cameo that we don't know about. But Kyle Chandler,
you know what's gonna happen.
Guy will become
happen. Matt Hagen finally makes
Coulson.
His big transformation into the monstrous Clayface, and then Guy Gardner just came to like, "Whoa, dude, you just got an upgrade." And then he flies off, and that's it. Like, what the fuck was that?
Or maybe like, you know, Clayface likes the Wheaties brand of cereal with the Guy Gardner's face on the box. Maybe that will be the little thing. Board. I want my board. That's what Jon Stewart was thinking. Board. Where's my board? Give me my board. Anyway. Johnny saying the time Lanterns takes place, the world already does know about Superman.
Yes,
so
and
it takes place in 2016 and 2026, and also 1996. So minus the 2026, the other two times, no, because Superman officially came out to the world in 2022, because in 2025 it was 3 years.
Yeah.
And then, you know, well, the Supergirl thing is we're not gonna touch that timeline. Whatever.
I don't think James Gunn is gonna fucking touch that. Bro.
I don't even think he's gonna touch it. So yeah, 2026 Superman is known to the world. 2016 storyline, which is like this early stuff from 2016. Because remember, there are some shots in the trailers where Aaron Pierre has a goatee, which he also had at the Comic-Con panel. That's meant to be like the 2026 version of the character. This version you're seeing here is from the 2016 part of the story. So yeah.
Bingo. Mr. Miracles is like the least terrible DC thing he's done. It's not great, but it's not Women of Tomorrow or Heroes in Crisis levels of bad. So
but hey, is that it for the photos? All these photos that came out. I like the humor, like the underrated like the low-key humor that they have so far. I mean, Hal Jordan clearly is a little full of himself as he's
I prefer this level of green, honestly.
So, I mean,
let's just end it on this image because this I like.
That's just great stuff right there. I mean, this is perfection. I mean, you know, like whoever is the costume designer for the Batman Part 2, they just need to go out there.
They're not gonna do this. They made fucking Riddler the Zodiac Killer. They're not gonna fucking do that. Come on now.
They need to though. Wait, I have a better version, or I have a zoomed in version somewhere on my drive.
Of course you do.
What? It was from the comicbookmovie.com website. Like I didn't invent it. It is a cute cat right here. Oh no butt. Come on. He's right behind me, isn't he? Yeah. I'm sure there's gonna be a moment of two.
Ooh, yeah, that's them fighting words. That shit'll get you killed, bro. Don't say that out loud ever again. I'm not saying that like for me. I'm just saying that in general.
Mr.
Don't
Miracle
disrespect King Kirby. You're gonna get fucking killed. That's like saying his Eternals run is better than his New Gods run. It's like, don't say that, bro. Do not fucking say that.
She's gonna wear a black suit with a flower in her hair. I much prefer this. And yes, Tom King said he's not involved in the Wonder Woman movie.
He did say he's not involved in the Wonder Woman movie, which is like, okay, now we just need Anna Naguera to make a good script, which we'll see. I don't, exactly trust it right now, but we'll see.
Yeah. We shall see. And on that lovely note, I think we shall see you on Monday. We will be reviewing Lanterns Episode 1. We will be reviewing The End of Oak Street. John's got a review saved up for that. We will, I'm sure, have some more aftermath, like more reactions from the X-Men casting announcement, everything from D23. If you guys have any, question, comments, concerns, get in the comments down below, hit the hype button, hit the like button, hit subscribe if you haven't already, hit the notification bell. We didn't do Fancast Friday today because already, we've been doing this for 4 hours. So we'll get back to it next week. We'll either do it next Friday or we will try to do it earlier in the week. And with that, John, the last thing I wanted to mention before we go off the air, go vote for Mount Rushmore Monday, and we will put up a tier list Tuesday poll over the weekend. So there will be 2 polls up. The Mount Rushmore Monday poll is epic. It's currently very tight. I've never seen a Mount Rushmore Monday poll stay as tight as it is right now. I think
nun's vagina, ladies and gents.
Yeah, I mean, X-Men characters were winning, but it's not by much. So you guys have a couple of more days to vote on that. So yeah, and then tier list Tuesday. If you have any ideas for that, drop them in the comments. So have a good weekend. There's more D23 over the weekend, and I'm sure we'll be back with you guys on Monday. Until then, stay blessed.
It's another project that's been blessed from the beginning.
There's the shot right there. That.
Okay, we don't need to see.
Right there.
Hey, buddy. Eyes up here.
Now you want to get nuts?
Let's get nuts.
Here we go.
Victory mine. Ask me how am I doing? I'm telling you, really, I'm doing sublime. I never wait in a stewardess line. I just go do it. I'm moving my time. Really had nothing to do with it. How am I moving? I'm moving like you want to shine. Follow my lead. Don't listen to lies. I had to put me all on the line. That's why I know that victory's mine.
I prefer Jared Leto.
Hunka, hunka.
And remember, fuck Jeff Snyder, David Ellison, and Tom King.